flips
I'll look it up.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I don't have my character yet.
Oh
Get
my gosh.
I'm trying. It's loading.
Rachel.
It's loading.
One job.
I don't want this.
So much responsibility.
I'm just moving on. I'm just going to assume you can get your character. If you want to have a character.
Why are my dice shit brown?
I don't know.
My
you
dice
chose
are shit
that.
brown.
Why'd you
chose shit
pick
brown.
Why'd you pick shit brown?
I didn't.
I picked shit brown.
I didn't though.
I
I
had
feel
like
you
a,
picked shit brown.
had like a lovely autumnal orange.
Did you?
I did, but now I have shit brown and I can't find my character. God damn it.
Do I need to
Shit
read
brown.
there? See,
There we
now it's
go.
now it's
Now my dice are the right color. They're not shit brown.
coral. Coral, maybe.
Maybe they'd be a little bit more orange if they're gonna be autumnal.
They're shit brown. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so oh, you really do have parents' names.
Yeah, man. I don't lie about lore.
Incoming lore dump. So, our story takes place 100 years before, since the days of darkness, and the Golden Lands now find themselves in a calm. Of course, there's a normal riffraff that comes and goes, but nothing a city like Caesar could not handle. But of Orcus and his wand, not a whisper or a mutter. The heroes of old now are but rumors, and even now you find yourself trying to believe the lavish tales of your head mistress, Calliope of the Radiant Company, or at least so she says, who was said to have been chosen by an elven god herself. For someone chosen by a god, she never really acted like it. In fact, you've heard her on many occasions swear and defy the gods, making comments like douche-lore instead of praising and honoring him as such. It's hard to believe that someone now looking in her upper years, old, scarred on her cheek, torn clothes, and worn with age, could ever go toe-to-toe with the likes of Mira Voss. She's told you during one of your studies that she bravely dashed in front of Barrack and took an arrow to her left eye, permanently losing the sight. Though Calliope does look touched by the hands of time, she has a smile and a step that isn't matched. Her teachers that walk the ground always whisper of her deeds, that, and of her friends, the Radiant Company. They talk of years, the age monk, known as Munkerdu. She would come and go and walk with Calliope on the grounds, ever teaching the art of defense and listening to the surroundings instead of watching them. When you've heard the old teachers speak, they always do it fondly, and they refer to her as Swift Eye, not Munkerdu, her title. You've seen emissaries from the Radiant Guardians come and go, apparently a grand castle built far to the east and near the grand city of Puss.
Razzle Castle.
Razzle Castle. But they've always kept to themselves, quite frankly. You were quite caught off guard by their presence alone. All strong, stocky brutes, all sharp eyes and wits. Their shields emboldened with the same blue and white emblem, that of the Radiant Guardians. Of the other three heroes of old, you've never seen them. Rumors, mostly. Rumors of an unaging paladin sitting and waiting for a new guardian to take his place. A wives' tale, really. A beast who stalks the wilds with a strange resemblance to a man. This is simply just a story Calliope told you to stay in bed and within the grounds at night. A giant beast that's seen looking over the arena is simply a beast and nothing more. And lastly, a Valoran, head mistress of the Wizards' College, an eccentric old elf of unnatural grace and beauty. It's been many years since your teacher's spoken of her, always one to dabble in the arcane knowledge. Last anyone has ever heard of her, she was attempting to make her own demi-plane, whatever that would mean. The city of Caesar is now governed by the Republic, the town overseen by many individuals, Calliope being one of them. I wish I could show you a picture of Calliope. I'm failing in my narration. Ahead of each place looks after the city and votes on what is to be done. The city is governed now by the new Munkerdu, Calliope Farstrider, the Radiant Academy, Korak the Sixth, Vandergar, leader of the Merchant Guild, brother to grandson of Francesca, who had helped her brother Korak rebuild Caesar, and Orga, the guardian and governess and final say of all of Caesar. You find yourselves having just graduated from the Radiant Academy. You were taken in by Calliope, being found one way or another, most of you orphans, youth rotting in jails or wandering the world of Pesuvia looking for work and food.
Most of us.
Those real orphans. Today is a different day, however, one of wonder and joy and hope. Today is your graduation day. You've learned all Calliope will teach you, and you being led to Calliope's office after the ceremony. It's a wonderful ceremony, one of which Calliope sung of many of her songs and stories. As you walk down the hallway to Calliope's office, you recall it fondly. There's 4 of you sitting on a large table surrounded by ale, wine, and food. Calliope standing in front of you, singing one of her numerous songs you've grown quite accustomed to hear. Having heard Calliope retell the valiant story of the Radiant Company, you almost simply tune her out, but you begin to hear the song you've heard before, of darkness spreading across the land. There's no cause for fear, of course, because the Radiant prophecy tells of a badass band of dope adventurers all gathering relics, killing some shit, and well, the song goes on for a while. But you pick up your tankard, eat some food, and rejoice, and you turn to look at the table. 4 graduates have earned the right today, and across the table you see Grin. Tell us about yourself.
Grin is an orphan.
No parents.
Yeah, can I tell his whole backstory, Abe, or am I?
Yeah, no, because at this point you guys would have known
Sure.
each other. So whatever you want to share, this is your time, man.
Pull it up
This
here.
is Grin's time.
Let me pull it on up here. Let me just get it all up here. Fuck. Where's my OneNote didn't sync. One second.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Gotta get the one.
Sign in real quick.
All right, here we go. So, Grin has been to the city of Caesar as long as he can remember. His parents were merchants who traveled all across Pesubia, jumping from caravan to caravan. He was born on the roads of Pesubia, and his parents named him Grin, saying that he was born with a smile on his face as big as the world. As a pup, he led a simple but happy life with his loving parents. One fateful day, a group of marauders attacked their caravan, looting goods, enslaving those who surrendered, and killing those who didn't. Grin's father, Dalton, was one of the merchants who chose not to surrender. Invoking the name of Cedric the Proud as a battle cry, he charged the marauders before being swiftly impaled upon one of their pikes. Watching with horror, Grin's mother, Amy, ran as fast as she could to escape the raiders, carrying young Grin. She was slain with an arrow to the back, falling to the ground on top of poor Grin. While tragic, it was through this unhappy chance that Grin was spared. Engulfed in the grief of his loss, Grin was but a child at this point. He wandered, lost and alone, for many days before arriving at the gates of Caesar. He went unnoticed by guards and citizens alike due to his small size. After weeks of hunger and fear, he was struck with a sudden resolve. This world had taken everything from him, and he would take it back, bit by bit. For 12 years, Grin stalked the streets and alleyways of Caesar, stealing food, purses, trinkets, and anything that wasn't nailed down. Feeling particularly bold, he one day attempted to steal a pouch off the belt of a garishly dressed half-elf. He was about to slip the pouch off the belt when his wrist was caught by a gentle but firm hand. "Nice try, you little bastard." Unknown to Grin, this half-elf was none other than Calliope, headmaster of the Radiant Academy. She was at once bemused and entertained by the young mouse folk's audacity and sheer cheek. She offered him a choice of either refining his skills at the Radiant Academy or suffering the fate of other thieves in Caesar. Grin specifically recalls her making a dramatic cutting motion across her throat. Grin accepted her offer and has been training at the academy ever since. Grin has become one of Calliope's favorite students, and much of her personality has rubbed off on him. Grin has created his gleeful smile that gave him his namesake and replaced it with a cocky smirk that represents who he has become. He is brash, reckless, and cunning. The end.
Yes.
It's nice. I like that.
All right.
Anything else you want to share about Grin?
He's pretty much friends with everybody. He likes to make a lot of jokes and wisecracks under his breath, which Calliope usually hears when she's teaching and can give them back just as well, if not better. But overall, he's a pretty charismatic and amiable little mouse folk. He only stands about 3 feet tall, and he's smaller than any of the other students, obviously, in the school, even some of the halflings and gnomes. That's about it.
Sitting beside Grin, you see a individual by the name of Savathris. Andy.
It's me. I am Savathris, and I am not from here. That is a funny joke in my home. Linhamia is a country far from here to the north. It is a place of culture and knowledge, with the grand center of learning, Bamarka, a shining beacon of our ideals. My parents told me it was the greatest city in all the lands.
Parents again.
Gotta rub that in.
But I do not know this, for I have never been to Bamarka. I am Savathris. I am not like you. This is also very funny. The people of Pazubia and Sisa are different from my people. I am accustomed to different food, like calcmeal bread, spicier than you eat here. Different music, like the Mayal, less lyrical than we play here. Different language. Linhamian words are smoother than you speak here. A half-elf found me on the streets of Sisa years ago and offered me a home. She is old as the hills of the Sentinels, very funny. And she is also kind, though I think she did not like the blessing of the night I offered her upon our meeting. But I did not see this at the time, for I was very young. I am Savathris. My home is not well. We will speak of this later. But I am not like other Linhamians as well. My family changed generations ago. We were blessed by spirits. We will speak of this later as well.
Old as the hills.
Old as the hills.
That would turn our attention to Chris. Is it Ishnu?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Andy, what race is Savathris?
I use the Kalishtar.
Kalish. Okay. So next is Ishnu. He's pretty tall. I say taller than the average human, but kind of thin and lanky. And he has a brilliant kind of royal blue colored skin, and appears to be entirely hairless. So, as far as his backstory, he grew up with his mother Venka, and she spent much of her adulthood working on an astral sail ship with a plan to explore the stars and make new discoveries. And when Ishnu was around 12 or so, she and her hired craftsmen finished construction of this sail ship. And Ishnu, his mother, and their extended family, and a number of interested scientists and explorers embarked on their great journey, leaving their homeworld. As the astral sails deployed and they entered the space between space, something went wrong. There was a great kaleidoscope of images, sounds, and thoughts, and when it was all over, Ishnu found himself in the world of Pazubia. At some point during his wandering, he came across Calliope's school and found himself intrigued with her stories and vast knowledge of the world, and decided to join. His plans are to study and document the world of Pazubia, just to record all the findings until he can find a way to either rejoin his family or they come to recover him. And that's it for Ishnu.
Which leads us to, is it me? Oh, shit.
Melandra.
I didn't put it in my notes. Melandra.
Melandra. So Melandra is an Eladrin elf, which means that her elven features are even more pronounced. So longer, pointier ears and a more narrow face. She changes colors. She I mean, you've known her long enough that you realize that she has sort of different personas and appearances, each correlated to a different season. So based on sort of the day she had when she goes to bed, when she wakes up the next morning, she is transformed into an Eladrin of a different season. She was found wandering in the woods outside of Caesar as a young child, holding an elaborate dagger with a bleeding gash wound in her palm that has left quite a scar in her hand. After you have known her for a while, you found out that her mother was a blood sorceress of the Fae, and when their village was attacked by fiends, she took her ceremonial dagger and used Melandra's blood to open a portal or a rift and shoved Melandra and the dagger through to save her from the invading fiends.
Oh, so you guys all still have parents then, huh? All right, I see how it is.
Her parents, village, family are all presumed dead. She has been training with dual stars, and is a melee fighter with her scimitars. Yeah, and you sort of know that at this point you've known her long enough that you know based on when you see her in the morning, based on her coloration, you kind of know what to expect from her as far as how she's gonna be that day.
Amazing. So still parents. Andy, mute yourself. Andy, mute. Turn off your targeting computer.
There's so many clever things. So many
You're
clever
saying
things.
so many
You guys would have fucking laughed and cried. So we would know her personalities, kind of, or
Yeah, I
be
mean,
used to her seasons.
she cycles through them quickly enough. But yeah, I mean, at this point, we've been together for years. You know that if she is blue, she is not fun to be around because she's super pessimistic and apathetic. And if she is red, she is angry and impulsive. If she is green and floral in her spring picture, she is giddy and happy. Most often she is kind of an orangish color and is just sort of content and generous and grateful. That's her autumn form, and that's her most common form. But if she has a rough day, she wakes up either as winter or summer, sad or angry. And if she has an especially good day, she wakes up as spring, which is and then she gets drunk.
How old is she? Or I guess we wouldn't
It's
know.
hard to tell because she was found as a child in the woods. It's possible she's actually been here for quite some time because she ages slowly as
Sure.
a fae
She looks young.
elf, but she looks young. Yeah, she looks like a very young adult, teens. She looks like she's in her teens, probably.
How about Grin and Issue? Do you guys look young?
Yeah, Grin's about. I mean, they age similar to humans. So at this point, he's probably about 18-ish, 17, 18-ish.
Punk kid doesn't know anything.
That's about where I'd put Mathers too.
Ishnu, I'll say he kind of looks like maybe older teenager. I don't know how long elves live, but it says here that Vidalcan mature slower than humans. They reach maturity around age 40, and I'll say he's kind of maybe mid-20s, so we'll put him kind of, mid to late teens on a human time scale. and they can live some hundreds of years old.
Got a bunch of babies.
Mm-hmm.
Babies.
Just graduated from our orphanage.
Yeah, man.
Sure. Sabathras is goofy. He laughs at things that people don't normally laugh at, and tells jokes that most people don't get.
Yeah, we noticed.
He often has to explain like when things are funny. He'll say something and pause and be like, "That's really funny."
The guy still have parents. That's really funny.
That's really funny. My family would laugh. But he's a super nice guy. He's like, he works out a lot too.
It's real buff.
Yep. He does push-ups every day.
He gets swole. He's swole.
As you guys kind of look around the table and enjoy the food and the drinks, and even Calliope's stories that you've heard countless times at this point, there seems to be new energy to her songs, and you can't help but become entranced and enjoy it. Even knowing the mistress and her ability to throw a lavish party for just simply the four of you being the only ones who graduated today. It's a massive feast. It's food as much as you could possibly eat, and you find yourself just enjoying the company of these people you've come to know. You blink and you find yourself back in the present, kind of regaling in the stories of old, and you realize that it's been, probably a good hour since the feast has ended, and you've been led down the corridor, a familiar one that you know, to Calliope's office. The maid who's leading you down the hallway opens her door, and you see a very tall elven woman standing in front of Calliope as the door opens. You hear the elven woman say, "I see our time is cut short, my friend, until our next meeting." She bows very respectfully. The woman turns, and you see an unaged, tall elven woman wearing black headdress adorn her head and a ruby crown. Her lips are sharp crimson, and the necklace of a beautiful ruby hangs on her chest. She smiles at you as she leaves, and you hear a very faint, as she turns and looks over her shoulder, "Sturdy-looking initiates you have here, Miss Calliope. I may need your aid sooner than I had hoped." And she turns and walks away. You see a familiar face to you guys, but not to the players. The maid gestures you to wait, and Calliope, putting on her cape, grabs a candle and simply walks out of her study, locking the door, and gestures you to follow. She doesn't say a word. She just simply leads the four of you down a wing of the academy that you've never seen before. It's been some time, and still no conversation from Calliope, but she leads you down the hallway nonetheless. And it's easy to notice that the feel of the hallway is growing colder and colder, and it's possible, it could just be your imagination, but you feel you're moving deeper into the grounds itself. Grounds! Eventually, Calliope leads you to a large double door, iron, wooden, and reinforced with a large seal of gold holding the door closed. She stands there for a moment. She whispers something.
Perception check.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're more than welcome to make your perception check.
I don't know.
I'm definitely gonna make a perception check. I want to know what the fuck's going on.
First roll.
You know what? Sabathras, I don't think Sabathras would listen in. I think Sabathras is too polite. I don't think he would listen in. I'm not going to roll. He turns off his perception.
It's just like click. So as you guys are kind of just reeling from, kind of maybe gorging yourself a little bit. I mean, it was phenomenal food. Ishnu, it's you who noticed. Not only is she holding something in her hand, it's really hard to make out. Maybe a coin or a seal. It's small. It fits into the palm of her hand, and you hear her whisper douche lore. And as she does, there's a quick pause, and the door and the seal itself vanishes, and just an empty doorway that that now is open. The now doorway is open, and she nods and smiles at you, puts her hand up, and offers you into the room, gesturing you to go inside. You can you can see the doors opens into a large, massive room. There's small tables around chairs, several individuals sitting and drinking large taverns, that's where you're going, tankards. They're well armed, and some of them have definitely seen a fight. Large scars that are easily seen, and you attempt to take everything in as a young woman walks up to you. This is where you guys have walked into.
Oh shit!
The young woman walks up to you, and if you guys want to try to take in some surroundings as everything's happening, you can go ahead and make another perception check.
Perception check, huh?
Oh fuck! I just closed Fantasy
Oh
Grounds.
my God, Rachel!
Oh.
You had one
I
job.
was trying to close the map. It was so
Jeez.
big.
Oh,
If
God,
there's
sorry.
ever a map that you can hold control and drag anywhere on the map, and it resizes the screen.
All right, it's fine. Melandria is full of delicious food and just very content. And
You want a perception check?
Yeah, you just want me to roll a random one, or Andy will roll it? That's
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine.
good.
No, it's fine. She's not paying attention. It's fine.
All right. So you're greeted by the young woman as she kind of bounces up, full of energy. You see, wow, actually, you all rolled really good. Sitting, you're gonna see a couple of things. I have to remember how to draw things. Okay,
Rachel,
here
you
we
rolled
go.
I rolled an 8.
I
shit.
suck. Yeah, everyone is actually going to see some things. So, Rachel, you're going to see this as well. But behind the bar is a younger individual by dwarven standards, kind of just, sharing a couple drinks, pouring them off. He's a red-headed, just very loud dwarf behind the counter. There's some other individuals around, all looking quite battle-scarred. But it is Savathris, you that notice where I notated on the map.
Yep.
This guy.
Fucking fuck.
Fucking fuck. Kill it. I attack. The young woman, runs up to you. She's a scar on her left side, glowing, strange eyes. Oh, I got a picture of her. Where's she at? Oh, my bad. She's up here now, dear. Okay. Pay no attention to the Witcher emblem that's around her chest.
In the question mark. Oh, there she is.
I was going to say, is it loading? She greets you warmly and bows to Calliope. She is a bit gruff, but she smiles warmly and says, "Well, you look well, my lady." She curtsies and fumbles around and walks up. Looking quite good indeed. You hear Calliope turn roughly, look at all these grays. She begins to turn around and walk out, but she stops for a moment. And even though there's no wind in this hallway, her cloak is bellowing all the while. And she turns and looks at Grin and says, "Give him hell." And then just continues to walk down the hallway. And as she continues out of your line of sight, the door forms back over top and the seal is there. Well,
You know what? I think that's the fewest words I've ever heard her say.
Well, just pretend there's more. You hear her whistling as she continues down the hallway. Well, welcome, my young apprentices. The lady speaks highly of each of you, especially you. Well, I'm sure many of you have questions, and, well, quite frankly, I've got some questions. I never met you before. But, I've always heard it's easier to talk over a drink. Plus, it's your graduation day and all, and I say, follow me. And she leads you to a side room. There's roughly 5 chairs all around. On the walls, you see trophies and paintings. One of a young elvish woman in a silk white dress. Part of her head is shaven, and below the small plaque, there's like some etchings or words. The young lady gestures to sit down, and she takes a seat herself. Well, hello, I'm, your mentor of sorts. I'm Lady Angelica. My job is to educate you on the world of the Radiant Academy. Well, that is the real world, that is. The one that we do here for the dear Lady Fostrader. This is Radiant Headquarters. But, before we begin, I got some questions, and I'm sure you do too. So, how about the drink? She kind of gestures over. Someone kind of comes in, pours some drinks.
I would like milk, please.
Well, that's a bit strange, but I guess I could order some milk.
Or water is fine. I do not mean to presume. Water is fine.
No,
Don't drink too much, Savvy. You'll get a bellyache.
No, I'm sure Lodum, I'm sure he's got some milk.
I don't think that is true.
I mean, he
How
might.
about your what you call it? Lactose intolerant. Didn't you say that?
No.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you. There he is. Have a dull moment with this one.
I would like to try one of everything you have.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I like this one. This is a man after my own heart. Well, apparently we need some milk and a water and one everything.
What everything you got? I'll just, I'll have what they're having.
You notice that she came in with a big, large tankard and just starts to take some sips. Well, here's what I can tell you. The Radiant Company was built roughly 80 years ago. Well, I won't talk for Calliope outright, but, she's done some things for us. She'll take care of you. If you're worthy, that is. But 80 years ago, she saw the need for us. One to take disgruntled youths or discarded or, whoever she saw as an orphan of some kind or another. And, she created this, to train heroes of the future, she said. With her cape bellowing all the time.
I love when she does that.
I mean, it's really impressive. I don't understand that cape. Strange, though. She takes a big, long sip. Think of you guys as heroes. Well, what the hell? But roughly, I sat where you sat 10 years ago. The easiest way to think of it is we're a bit of a guild. You've got the Merchant Guild. Well, you've got us. Kind of the unsung heroes, if you will. Keep the balance between, good and evil. Because there's evil. The stories you heard of Maravas, they're all true. Our job here, it starts small, help out those who can't help themselves. We got a message board, we got a community. We don't necessarily get paid directly, but we get paid. It all depends on the jobs you take, really. Sometime after you've grown, you can take on larger jobs. Been all over Pazubia myself. That's how I got this one. She points to her large scarf, on her left eye. My last mission, it took me into some woods to meet some lady. I didn't really know that there was someone by the name of Twilina to deal with, but mighty friendly. It's just getting to those woods. Met a big brute and had to take him out, You do what you gotta do. Here's what I need to tell you. Here's what you need to know. You're a member of the Radiant Academy. Having drank, sleep, eat here. You're immediate recruits. If you want, it's up to you. No one has to do it. At the end of the day, it's up to you. If you want the job, Calliope will take care of you. If you don't, let's just say we leave our drinks here, and you do what you need to do, and you'll wake up and like nothing ever happened. It's up to you, though. By that point, all the drinks come in. There is like 50 different drinks. You see the dwarven guy that was behind the counter.
He's like sweating.
Comes in, he's like, Jesus Christ, who ordered all these goddamn drinks? He's just sitting them down. He's big old brute arms. You see Lady Angelica kind of like look over at Chris. That'd be Ishnu. Ah, fuck you too. And he just kind of puts them all down. Just like crankily walks out of the room, and he comes back in with one last serving tray that has just like a glass that has milk in it. And who wants this piece of shit?
This guy.
Okay, I thought they were fooling.
I did not order shit.
Wow, I think you're mistaken. This is pretty good shit right here. Right? Right? He just like puts it down and slides it across the table. You might want to catch that. It's gonna fall off the edge.
I drink it in one gulp.
I had to walk all the way up the freaking stair. That's fine. It's fine. Lady Angelica, it's always a pleasure. And he like walks out. Well, I'm gonna leave you to think about it. At the end of the day, you have all night. But I'm gonna come back in an hour because, well, except for Milky over there, you keep drinking all these drinks, you're not gonna have much to think about. But the recruits get one last chance. Let's say a simple trial, if you want. If you succeed, awesome. Welcome aboard. If you don't, well, let's not talk about it if you don't. But if you'd like to leave, just tell me when I come back. She takes 2 big tankards and just starts to walk out the room.
This trial is
Yeah?
this trial takes place tonight or on the morrow?
Whenever you're ready. I mean, the longer you wait, I mean, the poor farmers. But hey, I'm not going to tell you unless you accept.
I accept.
Ha! Part of the fucking Radiant Company. Sign me up. When do we go? Show me out. Put me in, coach.
Doing good is good. Savathris kind of waggles his eyebrows in a way towards Grin that Grin has learned to mean like just made a really good joke.
Grin kind of stares at him for a second with his eye raised. Yeah, he's a philosopher now. You hear him? Good.
We owe everything to Calliope and are happy to enlist however she sees fit.
Grin is just smiling and watching Ishnu take sips from 50 different mugs.
Yeah. So Ishnu, he's not draining them. It's like taking small samples of each one and writing little notes.
It's like a tasting journal.
Nerd.
That one's there is called the Cactus Jack. It's got
This one
some
has-
sap from the cactus fruit.
This one has a nutty afterbirth.
Hints of licorice
Yeah.
and
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, guess I better turn around then. All but this one who is apparently a taster of sorts seems to be interested. So, what questions you got for me? We'll get right into it.
What do you need from us?
What's this trial?
Well,
Huh? Place it. Whatever it is, we got it.
What is the great evil?
Well, in
are
this
we going to
case,
be able to travel all over the lands?
well, I'm just gonna. She just starts downing this tankard.
I hand her my milk.
That sounds disgusting. Look, here's what I know. We don't handhold here. Luckily, the ladies took a liking to this one. Quite frankly, the rest of you, she's offered you, let's say, a starting kit. If you accept, and you survive, well, then from here on out, you take a job, you get paid for it. That's on you. Sometimes the jobs get a lot of information. Other times it's go kill this guy, or find this guy, or go to the woods and meet some lady. Get this in your face.
And then, hold up. And we get to call ourselves part of the Radiant Company.
No. You're Radiant Academy.
Close
Company's
fucking
been
enough.
gone for years. You could be Radiant. You're pretty radiant.
As long as it's got Radiant in the name. This face screams radiant.
Ah, shit. She kind of like rumbles through her pockets, and she oh, that's even better. So she rumbles through her pockets. She pulls out 5 potions, slaps them on the table. Sorry, 4. That would be 4. Boom. All right, 4 potions. Slaps them on the table, and then out of her pocket, Grin, make a dexterity check. Sorry, dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Mm.
Okay. Probably should roll.
Shoot you the crossbow. Pew pew.
She
Failed.
you see her like pull another thing out, and she kind of tosses it up in the air, and she goes to like wind up, and she sees immediately you start to take a defensive.
Yeah.
She kind of shrugs and just like lightly tosses it. You easily catch it in your grips.
Look at it.
Yeah, you look at it. It is it's a small little rock with a green hue.
What does this do, Higgy?
Well, it might come in handy. Figured you might dodge out of the way, but you know, might help you and all. Oh, excuse me. That is that's a rock of healing. You can throw it at anyone you like.
Look at that.
Sometimes it does some damage, but you know, it heals too. It's probably fine.
Probably get into trouble with that.
Well, I thought you would. That's why I gave it to you. There, it's in your inventory.
This trial by combat, is it? What are the
Well-
rules? Tell me everything.
I'll tell
Are we
you
allowed
what,
to cheat?
as long as you get the task done, I don't care what you do.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm your mentor. I look after you. If you survive, as you, let's say, progress, you can have your own mentors. Or it's like a pyramid scheme, you know?
I mean manatees, or is it manatees? Wait, aren't those the sea cow things?
Oh my god. So, it sounds like you're not taking the wipe your memory action, so that's pretty good. We'll just throw that off the table. Well, I mean, if you decided not to go, well, I wipe your memory and you leave this place. Only to remember your graduation.
Who would say no to this?
How many people have said no to this?
The idiots have. I wiped a couple, Men in Black style.
Ungrateful bastards.
That feels harsh and judgmental.
No, that's pretty accurate. They were pretty bastards.
Yeah, bastard sounds right.
So,
who are we fighting? I would like to prepare.
well, here's what I can tell you. You're gonna go meet a guy. His name is Chase Goodwin, and she slides a picture across the table of Chase Goodwin. He's a farmer by trade. Quite frankly, apparently some people have been, giving him some trouble. All I can tell you and all I know is that him and his friends put up some money, paid for it, and the Radiant Academy stepping forward to take care of it. Apparently people have been raiding his houses and killing his sheep. I don't know, he's a farmer. Needless to say, your job is to go find him, talk to him, figure out what the hell the problem is, and deal with it.
It is not good to kill a sheep.
It is not good to kill a sheep.
I don't
So,
think it's good to kill a sheep.
where is this guy? Where do we find him? We got a first job, team. Look at this. Look at that. Huh?
This guy right here. Well, he's on the outskirts of Caesar. I will gladly take you to the outskirts so you don't get into trouble. And I will wait for you at the city gates. It's not a good idea for me to show you all of our secrets until, well, of course, you succeed. After that, you'll get your hall pass or whatnot, and you're a full-fledged recruit. Member. Underling. Bottom tier.
Big. All right, we got it. We get it.
I mean, not awesome. You're pretty low. It's fine. It's good.
What's her name again? Lady
Angelica.
Angelica. Sorry.
It's like the
Very
Rugrats.
angelic.
We're the
Angelica.
Rugrats.
Right,
She's
Rugrats. That's right.
I keep a
I call Phil.
screwdriver in my diaper at all times.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Wait, which one does that make you?
Chucky.
Chuck.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's fucking crazy.
No, that's
Was it Tommy?
that's
Did
Tommy.
Tommy have
No,
Yeah,
Tommy's
Tommy's
got the.
Tommy's the name.
Tommy
Yeah.
the screwdriver.
Chucky has the red hair, and then it's Phil and Lil. And Angelica. She's
So-
her mentor.
I mean, I could take you there now, but I mean, it's getting kind of
Grin,
late.
Grin stands up dramatically. We're ready to begin. Isn't that right, guys? Huh? He slaps Melandra on the shoulder, and then
I
he turns to, huh, Zabby? Huh?
am
Ish, I know you're ready.
to begin as well, but I am sure the farmer is sleeping.
Oh yeah, what time is it?
You know, I don't know. Let me check my sundial. It's about 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
probably.
okay. I thought it
Huh?
was nighttime.
They're
I don't
hard
know.
workers.
Could be tilling the field or something.
I am ready.
Well,
See?
shit.
Ready.
I still have 11 more drinks to take.
See? Ready.
Did I mention you get drinks for free if you actually succeed?
You didn't mention that, but that only sweetens the deal.
Do we need to pay for these? And she starts like reaching into her pocket.
I mean,
Because
if you
we
want
don't
to.
plan on it.
I mean, it's part of the deal, you know? Free room, free board, free food, free drinks. You just gotta look after the needy and, you know, don't kill anyone who doesn't deserve it.
Is that? I mean, that could be subjective at times. Is there a little more guidance, or
Welcome to the Radiant Academy. You're doing great. Welcome on board. All you need to know is I'm Lady Angelica, and if you need something, I'm here.
well, lady? If you'd like this to take us to Mr. Goodwin, we're ready to go.
Well, shit. She drinks another round.
Hey, what was it, Lordum? Lordum.
What do you want?
Hey, can you pack up my friend's drinks to go, please?
Jeez, fucking, yeah. You know, my shift's over. It's over. What time is it? It's over.
Do not bother yourself. I will finish mine. I drink the rest of my milk.
Donald's gonna take my place anyway, so I don't, you know, get out of here.
Gotta have skins, right, back there? Wine skins? No? All right. Well, sorry, Ish, you out of luck, buddy.
Grin, do not trouble these poor people.
Trouble? What trouble? We're going to get rid of trouble. That's our job. That's what we do.
Melandra goes to Lady Angelica and takes both of her hands in hers and looks at her right in the face.
That is creepy.
Oh god, here we go with this again.
Thank you so much for this opportunity to give back to
Oh,
Calliope. Anything we can do to be safe.
Savathra's nods appreciatively.
She's in one of those moods again.
Okay.
Oh,
All
this
right.
is good. Generosity should be acknowledged. Kindness should be acknowledged. This is good.
Oh, that one wasn't. Okay.
So there are 4 potions in the party sheet that you can feel free to take yourselves.
Pass.
I don't need that healing.
I won't take it.
So Lady Angelica stands up.
Are they just generic potions? Are they healing potions? What are they?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Just potion.
Just
Just
potion.
potions.
just a
Drink all of
potion.
Grin took one without even knowing.
Grin just took a potion.
Drinking or administrating a potion takes an action.
They should be a healing potion, but maybe not. No, they just.
Look
Did
at
you just ID them for us?
They are ID'd. I don't know where I pulled those from. I'll finish
generic
it.
potion.
Potion.
When you drink it, it disappears.
Potions of action taking.
You take an action to drink the potion.
It's just water.
Thanks, Abe.
Sorry, those are the funny ones. I usually do it for the assholes. I didn't mean to give you those. Let me just get rid of those. Jesus. She kind of leads you guys back up the way that you came. You see her walk up to that big giant door, and again, Ishnu, you see it. She holds out a same kind of. This time, you kind of see it. It's almost coin size. You hear her mutter the same thing, and the door magically disappears, and she leads you guys out into the hallway, into the light of day, into Sisa.
You gotta get me one of those.
Did someone actually leave their potion on the table?
Yeah, I said I didn't want one.
It's for a game.
Oh, Melandra would have picked it up and held it out to you. In fact, why don't you take mine as well? She holds 2 out to you.
Grin steps in between both of you and says, "Thank you." I take both of them.
So cool. My potion
Hey.
healing.
If you want to make yourself the healer, little man,
Oh man,
So Grin has what, 3? Yep, Grin
Yeah,
has
I
3.
have 3.
Cool.
freaking awesome.
I have the blessings of Athras that can heal everyone. Also, I have intimate knowledge of human and metahuman physiology. I could heal anyone, I think.
Well, yes.
I hope
what
that
if
one
you were
wasn't
the
a joke.
one who was injured?
What's that?
But what if you were the one who was injured?
If I am injured, I probably will not have the time to take a potion myself. And I would need one of you to give it to me.
I mean, that's like nice and all, but you guys want to go? Okay, I'm gonna lead the way. I'm gonna go. Y'all want to follow?
Yeah, I'll follow her.
Fucking recruits.
Come on, guys!
So she takes you guys out of the city, and I will share. I'm gonna share a little map and do. So this is the city of Sisa, as you all know. Down here is the actual location of the Radiant Academy. Growing up in the city, you guys would know that there is a couple of landmarks that you would know. There is still up here, basically a gaping hole in the ground, where rumor once there was a pillar that came out of it, along with down here, and just what was left of the Wizard Academy at the time. It's since been moved to here. Though you've heard rumored that it was left as kind of a mourning, or there was a better site, or Valorant found a better way, or you never really truly understood why it was moved in the first place, but it was pretty well destroyed, and just the remnants of it still remain. She leads you guys across bridge number 8, and straight out of the city gates, out this yonder way. Oh, it's yonder! It's a pretty. I mean, it's a big city, so the travel itself takes a little bit of time. But roughly 30 minutes later, you find yourself outside the city, down the road, and she stops. Probably a good 5 minutes outside the city. And she goes, "Well, Chase Goodwin's down the road. You'll see him probably tilling a field or out. I don't know. He's a farmer. Figure it out. But he's the first farmhouse you'll come to meet. Figured, if you're any good, you'll find him. Well, if you're not, hopefully you don't die. Well, good luck."
See, Savvy, now that's a joke. That's a joke.
I wasn't kidding. A lot of people die.
That's terrifying. All right.
It's not like there will be sharks here.
Are there sharks here? I've lived here a good amount of time. Is he joking?
I think. I don't know.
Sevathris, what does this shark speak of?
It was a joke. Obviously, there would not be a shark with legs walking on land.
See, I knew it the whole time.
But what is a shark?
It's like the little, I don't know, sea lizards? Is that accurate?
Nope.
What are they then? They're like a type of
You-
whale?
We have many sharks in Linhamia. Have you no sharks here?
Nah, I'm sure we do. Usually they're attached to bears, though.
It's the only ones I know.
Shark, not a sea lizard.
They wrote that down. I didn't know that either. Not a sea lizard.
Not a sea lizard.
You,
Yeah, many
you hear down the road Angelica go, "Fucking idiots!" and she just keeps walking. Go back to the gate.
She is not very nice.
I get the sense she likes us. Anybody else get that sense?
I do not get that sense.
Huh.
Nor do I.
I am just so grateful for this opportunity.
Yes, Melandra, we heard how grateful you are. We heard.
It is good to be grateful. It is good to take time. and think
I'm going to go
about
find the farmer. You guys come along whenever you have done being grateful.
I can't tell how what's her name's feeling at all. I can't tell how she's feeling at all.
Oh,
Tears in my eyes.
can't wait till winter comes again.
Uh,
That one's fun.
Sylvathris planks along after Grin in his email.
Grin, are you leading the party?
Yeah.
All right, make a nature check. I feel like
All right.
we do more of those.
So, farmer, Goodwin, probably on a farm somewhere. Let's take a look here. Farms. Nope. That's definitely not it. That's a pond.
It's a nice.
Hey guys, I found a pond.
I may have prepared a map of the city and its surroundings. Let me search my pack.
Hey, look at you.
Abe, can I make a roll to see if I have a map of the city?
Yeah. Make a. Oh, jeez.
Oh shit! I actually do have a map of the city.
I don't even know.
Oh,
Make a
parents,
skill-
map of the city. How very
Um,
convenient for you.
Intelligence check. Got it all.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh,
No.
I mean, you have a map of the inner city, but it kind of stops at the walls.
Okay.
But you've heard rumors that there's tons of farms outside the gate.
Does it say farm on there? Does it say Goodwin Farm? No chance it says Goodwin Farm.
Wow.
Well, that'd be-
You guys are on a dirt path. I mean, it definitely is only leading one way.
Didn't she say down the road? She said down the road. So
May
maybe
I
we
roll a
just follow the road.
Yes, you may.
Maybe we just follow the road and look for things that look farmy. Huh?
Oh my god.
Right? Right? Farmy? Like, you know, what's on a farm? What's that
I
song?
think-
I don't remember how it goes. What's on a farm? I've actually never left the city. It's embarrassing.
We in Linhamia we have suncocks. Do you have suncocks?
Yeah, sorry, you have what?
Lahemia has suncocks on farm.
Don't write that down. Why you write that down? All right. Somebody's got to lead this expedition. Let's go this
What?
way.
Hey, what time
What's a
of
sun
the year
cock? I
is
don't
it?
know. I don't know what a sun cock is.
What time of the year is it? What season is
Oh
it
my
actually?
God. Summer.
Let's say
Summer.
BFFs.
Go looking for suncocks.
Melandra looks up at the sky and looks around and says, "This time of year, Farmer Goodwin is probably hard at work in his fields, enjoying every drop of daylight. I'm sure we'll be able to find him.
She sounds like she knows what she's doing. We're gonna follow.
I'm gonna start walking down the road.
We're gonna follow Melandra. Melandra. She knows. She knows. Hey, Savvy. I probably wouldn't mention the suncock thing when we start talking to this guy. It's just.
You do not have them here.
We do not. We do not. That is all right. Well, let's go.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Rachel, it doesn't take you long. In fact, you guys were just at like a crest of a hill, and as you take about 5 steps, you crest the hill, and you can look out, and there's farms as far as the eye can see. But there's a little farmhouse that pretty much butts up against the road. And you feel somewhat confident this could be the one she's talking about.
Yeah,
Just follow the road.
Is there anyone out working the farm?
Make a perception check. I'm out of drinks.
I know it's worse. I should have got beer. I didn't. I'm not rolling great tonight, guys.
No. 11 is the first time we've broken 10.
Try a different method. Try throwing them instead of double clicking.
Level 1. Elandra, you're looking out, and you can't help but notice that the sun is extra bright today, and it's really relaxing. And then you think, maybe there are sun cocks, and you start to look around. But you don't see anything else. Grin, you come across, you see your cow look up, and you look over and you're like, well, there's the farm. It's right here.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you're looking at there, Melly. It's right here.
Yeah. Do you ever just stop and think about how powerful the sun is and how much it gives to us?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
But I have seen you do it multiple times, and
How much it makes possible?
It
never gets old.
makes much possible.
It really does.
Oh God, not this again.
There would be no sun.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna knock on the door. You guys reflect on the sun and all its bountifulness and whatever. I'm gonna see if he's home, and if he is, I'll give the signal. You guys remember the signal?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know what? Gratitude. You're right. Gratitude. There's something about it. It is. It's wonderful. He says as he walks toward the door.
We all help in different ways. Everyone is different.
That's right. That's right.
In my world, we have farms of solar collectors that gather aether energy. But we do not have suncocks. I'm looking to meet one of these suncocks.
Oh, no. Nobody is meeting a suncock. I knock on the door.
I follow.
Oh my god.
I follow you. We all go to the door.
Yeah, hello? Hey, who's there?
Is this is this farmer Goodwin? Good farm? Goodwin. Is it Goodwin?
Name's Chase. Goodwin.
Chase. Hey, well, listen, we're from the Radiant.
Do you want me to open the door?
I'm sorry, I thought you were done talking. Sure.
I'm coming.
Take your time.
Hold on.
All right. I'm gonna just kind of turn around and look at the rest of the party. Tapping my foot.
We are here for the graduation custom. As I understand it, custom dictates that we find you, a Chase Goodwin, who is a farmer. We talk to you, and we figure out who is killing your sheep.
Ish, I think you're taking this all too literally, man. I don't think everybody does this.
I thought this was the custom every time.
No. I don't think this guy constantly have problems that they just send recruit after recruit to solve. I think this
door
is just
opens.
to us. Oh, hello.
I've had problems.
Well, we're here to solve all your problems.
You said you're from the Radiant Academy.
That's right.
Wow. Huh.
You have a beautiful farm.
Oh, thank you. People just don't appreciate a good farm when they see them. That's not kind of you.
Yeah, she's
Excuse me,
just a
do you have
bundle
any
of joy.
suncocks on your farm?
A what?
Listen,
A
never mind.
Like a rooster? We call them a cock.
Oh, interesting. Perhaps this is the sun.
No.
They cock at the sun. You can
No.
call them a sun cock.
Isn't it amazing how they know when the sun's coming up and they can alert us to that happening? And they do
Missy,
so regularly.
that is really just one of the wonders of
Dusler,
this
help
here
me.
world.
Help me.
We are wasting this poor woman's time. We are here.
Thank you.
It's a man. I am a man.
Hello, miss.
You
Where you
look
going,
different from
miss?
where I come from.
Well, I mean, I'm a bit overset with the. It's fine. Come on in. You said you're from the Radiant Academy.
That's right.
We're here to help.
Miss Calliope, God bless her. Well,
Indeed.
She's a gem.
We owe so much to her.
We do so much.
me too. She helped me a while back with some scarecrows, and it was a big thing. But look, come on in. He offers you guys, just some simple beverages.
We just had like 2 parties already. Thank you. That's
Oh.
very generous.
Um,
Melandra will tell you how generous it is. Go ahead.
Oh, please, yes, we appreciate so much you sharing what you have, but
Yep.
it is not necessary. and-
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
I pumped this water out of the well myself this morning, but it's okay.
Oh, God.
You see him just
fine.
pouring it back into the pitcher.
Ishnu, Ishnu takes a glass of the water and drinks it.
It's a little irony, but it's pretty good.
Do you need me to go pump more for you?
I mean, no, I'm done for the day. Had an early
Oh, all right. Perhaps tomorrow morning I can pump more for you.
So we heard you had a problem.
Oh, yeah, I'm a problem. Well, look, it's my problem. It's some of the other farmers' problems. There's a bunch of my friends. We've been having an issue with some bandits along the road, but, they've been coming into our farm and roughing us up and stealing shit. And, well, a friend of mine, Chase, says he saw those blimmin' bastards. I don't believe him. Not a lot of... I'm Chase, never mind. My friend, what's his name? Bill. Bill saw him. I'm not a liar. At the end of the day, we saw him. Someone saw him. Took a horse and some shit. I don't know. Look, if he's not lying, says they're hiding in the forest. Look, we could use some help.
Have you spoken to the constabulary?
The who?
We don't need no rinky-dink constabulary. We'll take care of these assholes.
The who?
The
Bandits.
constabulary. A police force.
I went to the academy. Calliope said she'd help. Always
That's-
kind, that one.
That's literally why we're here.
here's you
Ish,
here.
that's literally why we're here.
Oh, why did you say
We're the
so?
constabulary.
Oh,
We're it.
I still don't know what that is, but
It has no police force.
Did you? You are not Chase.
No, I'm. No, my friends.
No,
I'm
he's
Chase.
Chase. His friend is Bill.
Oh,
He said his friend was Chase, but it was a mistake.
I get
That his
confused.
friend
I'm a
is
simple
actually
farmer.
named Bill.
Bill saw these bandits go into the woods.
With
when
the
you
horse.
say things, I listen. I really listen.
That's good. See your friend that he listens.
He's all ears.
How do you feel about these bandits?
Fuck him.
That's what
Well,
I
you-
say. Fuck them. Every
you
last
seem-
one of them.
He
You
killed
seem
a,
frustrated.
well, they killed one of my sheep. They stole a horse.
Hmm.
Broke into my farm.
It's all bandits are thieves and murderers.
That's
We'll
what I said to
pay
Bill.
them
I
in
said,
time.
Bill, come on. Thieves and murders.
I don't know that is true.
I think it is.
I think it is too.
So I went to Calliope and she said, "Sir, I'll take care of you."
She doesn't.
I
sound
believe
like
her.
that.
That
She doesn't
sound
sound
right.
like. She doesn't sound like that.
No, it's like up here.
No, it's nothing like that. That's just stop.
Much more manly.
I'll help you here.
No, more badass. It's got to be more badass.
I'll help you here. Look, can you just? She said she'd send someone. Are you the someone?
We are.
Alright.
We are here to help. We
Yes.
will take care of these
Yes.
bandits.
I like this one.
Before we leave, I will offer you some advice. When you feel so mad that you want to just roar,
Oh my god.
take a deep breath
Oh my god.
and count to 4.
It does work. It works. There's a song. I don't remember how the song goes. Actually, I think those are the lyrics. And you gotta take a deep breath, and I'm gonna kill these bastards. Where are they?
Look, well, Bill Somhead into an old mine. It's in the woods.
Huh?
It hasn't been used in years, to be honest, but the place is abandoned since the calamities of old, and he like just spits on the floor.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
So I'll take you there. At least I'll take you to the woods. I'm might be burly, but not really brave, if you know what I mean. Or I'd go on them myself. Show these guys who. What for?
Yeah, we know you would.
Yeah, I like you guys. So, well, guess I'll show you to the old mine. Well, to the woods. Just follow the path. I'm sure you'll find it.
Actually, just out of the short experience we've had as adventurers so far, could you actually show us to the place?
No, but I'll draw you a really crude map.
I guess that'll work. What? Can you just describe it? Ish is pretty good at drawing. He could probably do it.
Okay, well,
go out and know.
we're
I
gonna
do
head
have
out of here.
photographer's tools.
We're
Of course you did.
we're gonna go out this road. It's a long road, but we'll go on it. We're gonna find the forest. There's gonna be a stump that fell down in an old storm about 10 years back. We're gonna, well, not me. You're gonna take a left at that.
Listen, I'll take that drink now.
Oh, okay.
Ishin is drawing the map as Chase describes it.
I hand Grin my water skin.
Yeah,
Can
and
it be stronger?
after that, you're gonna look for it's a moss cover. Now the moss grows on this rock. It's from the right. It's amazing.
I'm like washing dishes and sweeping. while he's talking.
So once you see the moss covered rock, but it's only on the right, just head straight. Can't miss it. Old mine shaft. You'll cross a covered bridge. No, it's not covered. It's just a bridge. It crosses a gap. People fish there all the time. I'm sure you'll find it.
That's it.
I'm sure we will as well.
I mean, it
I
wasn't
don't think
traveled mine.
Were you able to draw a whole map from that?
Let's see.
This is like a line.
Covered rock.
I'd like to pat.
Find it from there.
I'd like to pat Ishnu on the shoulder and say, just do your best. Your best is the best for you.
Well, I mean, if
And
you could
I'll
maybe
cast guidance
kill
on
the,
Ishnu. So
kill the
you can
bandits.
add a 1d4 to your next ability check.
that would be. Yeah, draw. I don't know.
What am I rolling? An intelligence maybe for game? Intelligence roll?
Make a survival check.
Okay.
So, just to be clear, Farmer Goodwin, in case there is any question about subjective decision making in the future, you are requesting that we kill these bandits. Is that correct?
Yeah. Take them all out.
Good.
Take the bastards.
You hear that?
That is a mighty fine looking map. You even drew the moss leaning on the right. You'll find it.
Good. He's using a little smudging technique there. Look at that.
Shading and all. I've never seen that.
I'm quite skilled with map
making.
making.
It cannot be. They are not indigenous to this area.
If you describe a Suncock, I could draw one.
Please, nobody describe a
It makes
suncock.
a noise like cock-a-doodle-doo.
But the appearance,
You got flappy parts?
I'm not a farmer, but isn't that just a
Feathers?
rooster?
That's what I call it. You all came in here talking about suncocks.
No, they're different.
I don't think so. That's what I call
Not
it.
having it.
I really don't want him to explain what they are. So can we just wrap this up and we'll get moving here?
Oh, okay.
I come back in the back door with wildflowers that I've picked, and I'm arranging them in a glass on the table.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
See if he knows.
Are these bandits
Oh,
wanted
look at that flower.
Are these bandits wanted by the city?
Well, maybe. Look, folks around here know if you need something done, you need it right. Go to Calliope. She'll take care
That's
of it.
right. That's right. Nobody's gonna miss these schmucks. Nobody. Believe me.
I won't miss them. Well, I will, because my shit won't get killed.
Everybody is missed by somebody.
Ugh. Ugh. You've never met a group of bandits, have you? Listen, I have. They're all scum. They all deserve to die.
Man, this little guy is kind of intense. Well, I'll show you the edge of my property.
That is
This
just
way.
something to believe.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's go.
So he leads you guys not very far. It's probably a good like 2-3 acres, and then there's just a wall of trees. Well, just follow the map. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna look over to Ishnu. Kind of look over or under his shoulder or his arm to see the map.
Well, according to the map, we just continue this way. And he points.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna kind of stay back and kind of follow you guys at a distance, a little quietly. So don't worry, I'm with you. But just gonna keep an eye out for ambushes, traps, those kind of things.
Inside Grin's mind, he hears Savathris' voice that says, "If you stay close, we will be able to communicate."
Dad, I hate when you do that. I know,
So
but
you now, for the next hour, can talk to me as long as you stay within 10 feet telepathically.
Oh.
all right. What's the range? How far can I go again? I don't remember.
Only
How's this
10
work?
feet. I am not
That's
very
right.
talented.
That's right. Still weird hearing you in my brain.
If he steps out of 10 feet and comes back, does it like No, like does it break?
I don't think so.
I can't get out of the habit of talking out loud when I'm thinking stuff to you.
It
That's
only works. It
gonna be
only
hard
works
for
with
me.
me as well. You can only talk to me, but
Gotcha. But he's saying everything out loud as he's thinking it to you. So wait, hold on. Is it working? Oh crap! I did it again. All right, I got this. I'm going to stealth and kind of hang back from the rest of the group.
Make your stealth check.
yeah, it's number of feet equal to 10 times my level, so it's only 10 feet right now.
You feel
Not great.
super hidden.
I should have guided you. Oh. Also, since we're apparently getting into maybe combat, we have a general idea of what people's capabilities are.
Oh yeah,
we
that's
train
probably-
together and stuff.
yeah,
Okay, so we know like classes and stuff.
yeah. So I'm a straight up rogue. Just
Straight up.
It's just
With a
straight
twist.
up. I guess we're all straight up something because we're first level. So,
Straight up rogue.
Except for
Straight
Andy,
up
his
rogue.
parents. It's fine.
yeah, Randy has parents. Yeah.
Yeah, Melandra's a melee fighter with 2 swords. She's
Cool.
a Dexy melee fighter.
With scimitars, finesse.
Yeah.
Ishnu manipulates things with his mind.
Mind bullets.
I think
Telekinesis, Kyle.
Savathris would pause for a moment and approach Ishnu and just kind of holding up his hand and say, "If you will allow me a moment to help focus your mind."
Please.
He says, "Close your eyes and think about all the possibilities and open it to more." And he reaches forward to like touch your forehead.
Awkward.
Man, that's beautiful.
And I will, if you allow it, bless you with my vigilant blessing.
With this.
So you have advantage on your next initiative check.
Okay.
So yeah, basically you're met with a glimpse of dreams, of your own dreams, allowing you to get a little bit of a little glimpse of precognition and being able to see a little bit of the future, as your dreams give you some prescience of what's about to come.
Oh, that's how it feels, Abe. You like up making stuff up on the spot.
That's fine. Everything's great. So,
I thank you for your blessing, Savathris.
Of course, you can be your best you.
Andy, does Savathris, does he get his blessings from the Daniel Tiger parent app? Because that's where I get mine too.
Do your best. Your best is the best for you.
Right.
Freaking amazing.
Uh,
So, who's
I will
leading
listen
the way?
to conversations.
I guess Ishnu would be leading, following his map.
All right.
Yeah, I will probably. I'm pretty heavily armored. I'm happy to go first.
Okay. I'll probably follow behind and kind of point out where to go.
Yeah.
Pointing out the
All right.
bossy rocks and all that.
So, Ishnu, roll a nature check with advantage.
And I think when we start to strategize about how to fight, you should use this one.
There it is.
I love Daniel Tiger. That was a good show.
I do too. Dan Tiger is the bomb.
Tom always went, Dan Tiger. Dan Tiger. I'm
I
like,
think every time you cast guidance, you should sing "You Could Be a Big Helper."
You can be a big helper, yeah. Good.
Wow. Yeah, nice. So Ishnu, you pull out your very well drawn map, and you easily point Savathris in the right direction, and clearly see the stump of the tree that fell years ago, and you can see that termites have taken the tree out, but you find the stump. You make the left turn and you follow it, and you eventually find the stone that has moss only on one side, and you can tell by your shading which direction to head.
Abe, I'm actively looking for traps or ambushes as well.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
And
Nice.
they're everywhere.
Through it this time. I didn't double
17.
check.
Got it. Okay. As Ishnu and Savathris are making their way, the forest itself is rather dense. You do hear the every now and again squawking of different birds, and you hear what sounds to be even like a hooting of an early owl. Every now and again you hear the hoots being kind of like called back and forth. But all in all, you don't notice anything. Savathris, you with your ridiculous perception check, naturally, you look back, you don't see Grin, but you hear him. There's some twigs snapping every now and again. There's some rustling, and every now and again you kind of catch him moving. But you can see him.
Savathris just looks back at one point and goes, "Doing good, buddy." He comes towards the trees.
You guys are heading to a clearing, and it's pretty easy. Savathris and Ishnu, you see that it seems to be coming up to the edge of like a precipice and a wooden bridge.
What time of day is it?
It's about, at this point, let's say 5:30 in summer, so the sun's still pretty high up in the sky, but shading is happening, and you are in the middle of a forest.
Sure. How much farther until the bandits issue?
Consult my map.
Judging by the map and the couple of things that he continued to give you, you're coming to the edge. You're expecting that that clearing could be the bridge in front of you to the old mining camp.
We should be approaching the mine momentarily.
Did he mention a bridge? I don't remember him mentioning a bridge. Did he mention a bridge?
He did mention a bridge.
I would like to spend an action to do something.
Okay.
I would like to provide everyone, all of my allies, within 10 feet of me. So I'll wait until Grin's within 10 feet of us.
Yeah, I'll walk out of the bush cover and walk up to the gang.
So I will provide my party with the Eyes of Night. So you all have dark vision out to a range of 300 feet now.
Ooh. Can you warn us when you do that?
I am so sorry. Are you okay?
No, it's all right. It's fine. It's just weird. It's weird to adjust to.
Yeah, so you see in dim light as if it were bright light, up to 300 feet, and darkness as if it were dim light. And that lasts for an hour.
I can see
Amazing.
under the shadow of that tree over there. It looks like a squirrel's taking a shit.
Very perceptive.
I believe this is referred to as the golden hour. It is perfect for portrait painting.
I don't suppose you brought all that stuff too, did you?
I'm not a painter by trade, no.
Okay. Well,
Amazing.
I'm gonna. Hey, there's Tom.
Good night, guys.
Hey, buddy.
I almost fell down the stairs.
Okay, you're hurting my back. You're hurting my back.
I love how they all inherited that face.
Okay, no one can hear you.
I'm gonna-
It's good. He's
I'm gonna
shouting.
walk.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good night. Good night. I'm going to walk up to the bridge and just put one toe on it and kind of test it.
Let me make a perception check.
Ah, shit. By the way, I have a passive perception of 13. If that helps at all.
I mean, shit. I mean, shit.
It's shit to me. Woo.
Okay.
16.
Also
one.
Let's see. Savanthras. I added an N in there. And Grin. The birds continue. You hear, the hooting of a brown owl. I'm sure there's a brown owl.
That was definitely a brown owl. You could tell by its hoot.
And there almost seems to be like an answer deeper into the forest to you, probably your right side. Just but Grin, as you kind of like step out to like test the bridge, you see a young boy who is sitting on the bridge. Oh, I guess I could share the Mippity map. Sitting on the bridge, and seems to be fishing. Good day.
Hello?
Well, hello to you too. Good fishing in these parts.
Is that right? Well, listen, I'm going to walk slowly out to him.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of keep my eyes left and right the whole time as I'm walking. You haven't happened to see any, bandits around, have you?
Bandits?
Hey,
In these parts? I just do the fishing. Don't be scaring them fish.
I'm not going to scare you. You're the one that's shouting.
Shh. Stop shouting. Stop it. You're being too loud.
All right. Well, anyway, what's your name, kid?
Billy.
Billy,
Billy.
huh?
Boggs.
Billy Box.
Billy Boggs.
Billy
Billy.
Box.
Billy for short.
Billy is short for something else.
No, Billy is short for Billy Boggs. I mean,
Billy is short
that's
for
another-
William.
Not in my case. It's short for Billy Boggs.
Well, Billy Box, we're here. Me and my friends are here from the Radiant Academy. We were sent to look for some bandits that have been giving the locals some problems.
Bandits.
God, stop shouting, please.
Oh, okay.
Yes, bandits.
I'm watching that way.
Abe, I would like to insight check
All
Billy
right,
Boggs
roll
to
an
see
insight
if he is
check.
a bandit
Poor
scout.
Billy Boggs. Just here fishing.
Still fishing, Billy Box.
Ooh, a
pretty good.
19.
Pretty sure that Billy Boggs is actually,
Dan Scout
Yep,
a bandit scout.
feels right.
Billy the Box.
So you're looking for some bandits?
Listen, I don't like how loud you're saying that. I mean, they could hear us at any time.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm just here fishing. My pa, Bobby Box, said to go get some fish.
I'm watching the tree line, Abe.
Okay.
Pa's name is Bobby Box.
Yeah, with long line of Billy Bobs
I'm gonna roll my insight too.
and my Bobby Box.
Yeah. Abe, after I notice that, I'm going to start approaching, and I'm going to just call out to Grin. Take a step back, friend. Keep your distance.
I'm going to. I'm gonna look at him. Yeah, this guy weirds me out anyhow. I'm gonna step back a little
Well,
bit.
that's pretty rude and all. I mean,
Abe, does he have a fishing line in the water?
yeah, it's a pretty deep thing. Are you looking over?
Yeah. Take a peek over the edge of the bridge.
Yeah, roll your. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be perception. Roll your perception check.
How old is this kid?
He's like 16.
I'm gonna turn around to Melandra and I say, I have a funny feeling that this guy is an idiot.
You're an idiot.
While Grin is facing her, she's going to like nod her head towards. Is the kid looking in this direction, or is he looking at the fishing stuff?
No, he hasn't really looked out. He's just been kind of looking at you guys. Ishnu, I mean, it's pretty far down there. He's probably hit the water.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy, and I'm going to cause his fishing line to kind of jiggle.
Oh shit! I got a live one.
And then when his attention is taken by his line, she, looking at Grin, kind of nods her head to the kid and then kind of wiggles her finger around her waist where she saw the kid putting his hand.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I burped.
Uh,
Oh god. Excuse me.
Don't say. I'm gonna turn back around. I'm gonna look more closely at that area with my perception. Can I roll advantage?
Yes. Since she kind of told you to point it out there. I fuck this.
I'm a fucking bitch.
I mean, he's got a really nice like tackle box that's like attached to his hip. I mean, this kid
All right.
must be a really good fisherman.
I'm
mean,
gonna
it's
turn
got a
back to
lot.
I'm gonna turn back to Melandra and say, I got you. I'm gonna try to steal the tackle box.
Seeing that Grin's doing stuff and kind of anticipating. Oh, I was going to give you something.
Oh, okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I'll still allow it.
Yeah, so he would have patted you on the shoulder and he clutches at his tunic a little bit and says, "I think Athos will help you." So you have guidance.
Does that get me?
Plus 1d4.
1d4. 7. 7.
You rolled a 17?
Yeah.
He doesn't notice.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back to Melandra. Huh?
Well,
I'll hand it to her.
Thank you.
he by this point pulls the line up. Shit! Got away! Well, kind of stands up, arches his back. Better be going home to my pa. And he starts heading that way.
Wait, you don't have a fish. Didn't your father require you to acquire a fish?
Well, yeah, but it's getting late. If I don't get home, he'll beat me.
I like in the tackle box.
The tackle box that Grin stole?
Yeah. Yeah, he handed it to me.
There's some random assortments of like hooks and bobbers and whatnot.
Flappers.
You
Yeah.
Jigs.
you forgot your
Jeez.
tackle box, and she holds it up.
Well, shit! And he kind of like reaches down. Huh? Damn. Thanks.
Grin looks flabbergasted.
He takes it from you.
She holds it out to him, and then when he goes to grab it, she doesn't let go of it.
Hey, what's the meaning of this?
It would be a shame for you to get mixed up in something that could get you hurt.
Are you threatening me, miss?
I'm cautioning you. We're here to take care of the bandits. And if you are one of them, we're going to kill you.
I
Well,
don't.
That's pretty harsh.
Right.
Look, I gotta be getting home. My dad's gonna start to worry. And he's gonna try to grab that toggle box from you.
She doesn't let go.
He fails horribly trying to just keep it. I don't want it. And he starts
you-
to run down this way.
Boy, what a weirdo.
Oh, if you're going that way, you can have it. I thought maybe you were going to warn them. Here, I don't want this. I'll just leave it here on the edge of the bridge for you.
You know,
He's
technically that's mine now.
out of sight. Savathris, you hear a woohoo, woohoo, followed by a rather close owl that goes woohoo, woohoo.
Savathris looks around for a moment and says, "Everyone get off the bridge."
I go onto the side of the bridge and I leave the tackle box there, yelling into the woods. It's right here.
Wrong side of the bridge.
For when you need it.
He's not coming back. You
I'm
threatened him
sorry
with
for the
violence.
inconvenience.
You threatened to kill a child.
Child?
No, she said bandit, and she is right. We are gonna kill bandits. So if he's a kid bandit, still bandit.
He is not much younger than us.
Andy, are you still looking in that area?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up and just kind of slowly slide the tackle box back into my hand. And then put it back in my pocket.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Why are we going back to the other?
Around this area, you see a flash that kind of moves from the north to the south. It seems blue, humanoid, but it moved very fast.
You are not going the right way, Savathris says, and he walks towards the end of the bridge.
Oh, I know. Yes, we're going that way. I just wanted to leave it here. So if fishing is his actual livelihood.
Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
You are sending mixed messages. Do you care about the child or not?
Well, it depends on whether or not he is a bandit. I thought perhaps he was.
I believe what good Melly was trying to do was intimidate the little rascal.
As a tactic. A bluff.
As a tactic.
What's wrong?
A bluff.
Yeah. A bluff. A bluff, if you
Hey,
will.
if you stand
Now, I
slightly
wasn't
to
bluffing.
your
I was
rear,
going to kill the little son of a
then
bitch
people
if he was
can
a
see
bastard, or if he was a bandit. But
um,
that's why I wasn't in charge.
during this this conversation.
What's going on behind you?
I don't know. My wife doing things. I try not to look. Don't look at her. Don't look at her,
Do not
folks.
look her in the eye.
I just. Will you stop? You're like the thing from Bang or Ring or whatever the hell it's called. Oh my
You
god.
making that grudge noise?
That is so creepy. Oh my god. Savathris, you see as you're telling people this was not the way we should go, two bolts just right beside you, and I need everyone to roll initiative. Stop
Oh,
doing
boy.
that.
Does it miss me?
Creepy. They did miss you, both of them. While you guys are doing that, I need a drink.
Me too.
Yep, that's about right. Chris, you had advantage.
I did have advantage.
Oh no!
I'll take that.
Yeah, do you want it? I just wanted to see if it would speed up. I think it might just be my USB. So I don't know. Did you get it?
No, I'm just sticking it.
Oh, you're just putting it away.
Yeah,
I think it could be the USB port it's plugged into on my end.
Oh. So not necessarily the camera.
No, because it's still somewhat delayed. It's not as bad, but
No, I just was confused as to why all things fell down, and I realized it didn't. You just put it there.
yeah, I tried to.
You
Yeah.
were a thief in the night.
Leave in the night. Hi, Dave. Welcome back.
I'm back.
I'm back, baby. There we go. Dane,
Mm-hmm.
can you see the shadows?
I can see the shadows.
Okay, good. Just checking. Can you see anything else?
Mm,
Not that there's
I
anything
can
else.
see-
There's nothing else.
I can see a dock to my right.
Mm-hmm.
I can see trees, a little bit of road, but beyond that, nothing.
Good. Good.
Dynamic.
Just wanted to make sure. My wife would be very upset if she knew that I couldn't think of a name of an owl.
What?
Yeah, she just literally went, "What?" We watched it. We went to an entire owl thing for homeschooling, and I
Oh, cool.
can't remember anything about owls.
Did you have your nose in your OneNote?
Did I have my nose in my OneNote?
And that's why you missed all the owl stuff.
No.
Mm.
Yes, that is. Yes, I was taking notes in my OneNote. So I'm really trying this time to not take notes while DMing. So
So, Abe, just
Doing it
so
live.
you're aware, the brown owl is actually called a tawny owl.
a tawny owl. I did know that.
Yeah. So you weren't far off with brown
Tawny
owl.
Brown owl.
Brown owl. Right, there's probably a brown owl.
Oh, is everyone back?
Yep.
Excellent. All right. So you did you guys roll initiative?
Yep.
Okay. So there was something I noticed. Nope. Hold up. Menu initiative. Roll NPC initiative. Yeah. Okay. Rachel, you notice that two bolts slam the dirt where Savathris is standing. They seem to be coming from that way. Actually, that's not true. One came from that direction. One came, from that direction.
Okay.
Oh, and I probably should paint the scene. So, of course you can see it, but there seems to be some sort of maybe dock or actually no, it's not a dock. You can see a little piece of a dock, but this giant thing seems to have been maybe at one point a water wheel for energy. It's no longer spinning. The crevasse that you guys walked across, the bridge is in pretty good repair, but it's a really deep ravine with a small light river running through it. It's a pretty thick forest around you. In front of you seems to be a edge of a wall that kind of goes up, so the path splits. Don't you bite that cheese. Don't you do it.
Andy, please. Please.
You son of a bitch. So
No.
the path splits to the left and seems to go up a slight incline. The path to the right seems to be heading at the same level ground that you're already on. Sorry. That would help to help narrate.
Okay. I am going to move
Die.
20 feet that way.
Okay. Do you see stuff?
I see a path. I don't see. Oh, yes.
Man, I fucking love this shit.
How far? 35. Okay, I'm gonna move another 10 feet.
Okay.
Because I only moved 20 before. And I'm gonna shoot my crossbow.
So the rest of the party, you see her kind of walking up the incline, and immediately like her attention is drawn, and then she pulls out her crossbow, bow, arrow, sword.
Oh, narrow.
Just trying to find you some epic battle music. Oh, you hit.
Yeah, I did.
The arrow goes flying through and kind of hits his chest, and you hear him go. And you guys hear a grunt from on top.
That's it. It's my turn.
All right. I am going to sneak over into these here brushes.
Go ahead and make a new stealth roll, because that's a new stealth.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Threw that way too far.
Alright, we're doing this live. We're doing it live.
Fuck.
Yeah, you go running, and you're feeling really good. You even dive into the bushes.
All right, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna shoot this guy with my bow. Then.
Where's my Discord at? Here it is.
Patawi.
Nice, that hits.
Got him.
Shit.
Level 1 bandit.
So as you dash into the woods, making a ridiculous noise, you even see your friend kind of turn around and kind of question you.
Really?
And then you just blast this bandit, and the last thing you hear goes, and it just falls to the ground.
Sorry, I was concentrating on aiming.
Do anything else?
That's it for me.
All right. Let me do a little thing here. Little dippity doo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's the sound of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's bullshit. I mean, it's fine. Ishnu, you almost instinctually you hear the twang of a crossbow, and you kind of just step aside, and a bolt just like hits the bridge beside you. It came from your right side. Oh, he did. All right, Ishnu, you're up.
All right. It looks like I can see this bandit. Let's
Okay,
see.
you can.
Is there a range on this ability? Yeah, 60. Okay. So I'm gonna cast, or I'm gonna use telekinetic force. We'll see if I can drag this on. Failure.
Failure.
Oh, failure's good in this case, I feel.
For him, it's not. Oh, I
Twice?
see. Oh, because I dragged the ability onto him, but then I could also click the save button, and that would make him okay. So he's gonna take
Oh,
9 points of damage, and he gets pushed 5 feet in the direction of my choosing,
Oh, fuck.
which is over the cliff.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, yeah. So, what's it look like, by the way? What exactly are you doing?
So Ishtu kind of like his eyes kind of change colors a little bit, and he reaches out his hand towards the bandit, and kind of this like just like blast of force hits the bandit, and then staggers him, and he stumbles towards the edge of the cliff.
It's so good. As you release the energy, he starts to stumble. Instinctually, he reaches up as he falls, and he like latches onto the side. And you hear him shout, "Hoot hoot, motherfucker!" And he latches onto the side, but he's currently essentially prone because he is barely holding on. Turn.
That's it for me.
Alright, Savathris. Can't stop
Stop.
Savathris will
I want some. I want some now.
Everlasting. Take a step here in front of Ishnu.
Okay.
And holding out his shield. As he moves forward, he actually unloops warhammer that's at his side as well. So I'm going to move 10 feet up there, and I would like to... actually, no, he probably doesn't pull out his... Because, components for spells.
Just whips it right out there.
So he, before pulling out his warhammer, actually, he clutches at his chest with his open hand and whispers a silent prayer to the light, and I will cast Bless on the three of you.
Oh.
Bless you, child. Bless you, child.
Actually do that.
Bless you, child.
And then he throws you off the cliff.
Have a bless. And you hear him say, "Just do your best. Your best is the best for you." And that's my action. For the record, I am not comfortable with killing humans.
Just want to make that clear.
And yeah, basically want to kind of give Ishnu cover from any range shots coming from this direction.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Nice. Alright, top of the round. Melandra.
All right, I'm gonna move 5 feet this way.
Oh, so I can't... there's no way for me to do this, but you can actually see over the top of this, because you're on top of everyone else. So if I undo this right now, everyone can see it, but I'm not going to.
Oh. Well, I can just move 5 feet and maybe I can see.
So I... Make a perception check. I'll give it to you for freezies.
Oh.
I'm going to need another gobstopper, though.
I want a gobstopper now.
Okay. You heard some movement on the path in front of you. You're not sure where it came from.
Okay, then never mind that 5 foot movement. How do I undo that there? And I will call more up ahead, and I will move 10 feet this way.
Boom.
She disappeared.
So you can't. You can see down into the valley, and I can't undo it. But probably a good. You can still see my. Oh shit. You can still see my circle, right?
Mm.
Or does it not show up at all?
Oh,
I'm learning.
yes, I see that a circle way over
Okay.
there.
You see down there that there's seems to be a building down in the ravine below you.
Okay.
There seems to be what looks to be tracks that lead into what you would assume to be the true mine. But it's hard for you to see directly over the actual like cliff face. You would have to get closer.
Okay.
But you can see that there seems to be like an actual mine opening down there.
Okay. That was what, another 15, so I've moved 25. I'll move 5 more feet.
Boom.
Okay. Well, shit. That was my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Can I spend my action, like, searching the trees around me to see if anyone's hiding?
Yeah. Go ahead and make. Yeah, we're doing. I feel like I gotta mix it up. Make a survival check.
Survival. Okay. Yeah, because I basically, like, I don't have anyone to attack, so I want to just spend my action to make sure to sneak it up on me.
I'll do that. I mean, looking around, the path definitely seems worn. You're looking for anything that's like hidden in the trees. You see every now and again a couple birds fly by, but you do continue to hear that like woohoo, woohoo, and it seems to be more fast-paced at this point.
All right. Yeah, they're totally the ones that want to get shot. It's cool. It's my turn.
Motherfucker.
That's 25. I'm going to take a full turn of movement, hugging the wall over here.
All right. So you're not getting close to the cliff. You're
I'm
overlooking
not-
the cliff.
So I'm overlooking the cliff on this side. Am I correct? This is the cliff.
Yes. So that would be looking down to your
And
left.
then-
It is actually going up.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So this is a cliff face that I would be against, right?
Correct.
So it's kind of like terraced up. So I want to keep my back to the cliff face
Okay.
as I move up and peek around the corner here.
Okay. You look forward and you see what looks to be the makings of another building. You also now see the same thing that Emma said, Calliope, Jesus, that Rachel sees below, which is also another big building, and the same tracks that lead into the mine.
Gotcha. That's it for me.
And there's, you guys would also notice, there's another building over here. This one's quite big.
You may also notice that your healer can't see you.
Alright, sorry. Okay.
All right.
Big building over there.
This guy's gonna try to take his entire turn to stand the hell up. Nope. He is then going to take his light crossbow and try to do this at disadvantage and try to shoot you. Because you're shooting at him, he doesn't like it. And he is going to fail. That is that guy's turn.
Made it to 2.
I'm gonna do this just because I don't know what you guys can see and can't see. So he's gonna go. To here.
I can see him.
I see him.
And he's gonna shoot.
Go.
Shit.
We can't see shit.
God, it's gonna be fine. Okay,
Deal with it.
you're up.
I am going to do the same thing to Bandit 1.
This poor guy.
Fails.
Oh God.
He's going to take another D10 of damage. Why is it rolling twice?
Are you attacking two people, maybe?
Shouldn't be.
Oh, he's at disadvantage.
It shouldn't roll the damage twice, though. Weird.
I mean, he's definitely dead
maybe
either way.
Maybe I double clicked it. That might be why. Yeah, so he gets hit with another bludgeoning force and gets tossed off the cliff.
As you release the magic, he kind of lets out a "Ah!" and he is just like thrown into the precipice. Precipice? Is that the right word?
Precipice. Yeah.
opposite of a mountain, and he just goes tumbling down, lifeless into the ravine. Dead.
For free, could I say something on Chris's turn?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's quick.
Savathris is clearly wanting to move up, but he doesn't want to leave you behind, so he would kind of nod forward towards the trees and say, "Get some cover."
Understood. Farewell, criminal scum.
I will accept this movement. Alright. Brings us to Savathris.
What's going on?
I think Savathris would kind of move underneath the larger tree here.
Okay. Open those trees up.
And he kind of looks uneasily over towards the cliff where we just murdered a guy.
Murder's a harsh sentiment.
I mean,
Dealt out justice.
yeah, I don't know that.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know
gonna open up
about
that
you.
too. There.
Dead guy justice. Nice.
And then, just taking a deep breath, he turns the corner again. I think he probably still doesn't have his Warhammer out. Is going to let out warbling tones of dissonant necrotic energy as he casts Toll the Dead at that dude.
I said bell.
Toll the dead, huh? One dead. Wait, no, that's Tally the dead.
Oh, he failed.
Hell yeah.
He's not damaged yet, right?
He is not.
So he only takes 1d8 damage.
Okay. Alright.
But some nightmarish sounds invade into this man's head.
It's totally fine. Everything's great. Alright, Rachel, you're up.
Okay. How far?
And you can see him from there.
45 feet. What's the range on my crossbow?
Should be 20 to 60, right? So it'd be a disadvantage.
Crossbows
Make
are
that
wide.
up.
Oh, yeah, this says range 80, 8320.
Oh shit, you're fine.
Oh yeah.
I'll shoot him.
Oh, and you blast. Oh, you hit.
Hashtag blast.
Plus, it's so good.
Oh!
Got him.
Alright, Rachel, what's it look like?
So she she's like looking around in the trees, and then she hears a commotion down below, so she turns around and lifts her crossbow and shoots him right in the throat.
Oh. And then he falls to the ground. You did that! That wasn't you.
And then I'm gonna move. There are definitely sounds in the trees up here.
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Oh.
So close.
There's hooting happening all over the place.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
Carl! Damn it, Dave!
Everywhere.
Yeah, I will. I'll
Dave, we
stay
said
up here.
owls!
I'll stay up
Not
here.
Oh,
sun
sorry,
cocks.
Sorry, guys. Thought we were doing Suncocks.
I'm gonna move up here.
Okay, boom.
Suncock say, "Rise and shine, motherfuckers!"
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Okay, alright. Boom. Yeah, you see across into the vast valley. And in fact, let me see if I can turn this guy off. Because you'd see it from up there. I'll let everyone see it, it's fine. You see on top of another hill, level with the one you're on, is another big open building. This one's much larger than the one you see down below and to your left. There's a building to your left as well. And then, of course, you can't quite make out the entrance you did earlier because the trees are quite large. You see out. You don't currently see any movement.
Okay.
All right, Grin, what you doing?
You got him right in the throat. All right. I'm gonna. Ew.
Not dead yet.
I'm gonna take my full turn to move there, but I'm going to do it stealthily this
Oh
time.
yeah, you've been doing that good.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
you looked back there for a moment.
Okay,
it
it
was
was
on
almost good.
20, and then
Crit.
Still good, still good. Okay, no, you stealthily make your way along the edge like
Inching
anime
some
run
edge.
style,
Yeah,
and the door there is open.
it's dark.
You kind of see inside.
All right, that's me.
Oh, there's a guy.
Bandit. He says,
He finally expires.
"Oh, that took a long time.
Yeah, it's like 6 seconds.
I don't-
Oh, God.
I don't feel bad."
So I will say, just for simplicity's sake, that you guys are out of combat. So if you want to continue to move,
Yeah,
by all means, look about.
I want to go in there, but I want
Can I
to sneakily.
try to stabilize this guy?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Yeah, not saying anything. Savathris just kneels by this guy, and we'll try to staunch the blood at his neck.
Hello.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Grin.
you're able to level him out. Jesus, I can't think of what that's called. Stabilize him. So he's currently unconscious, but you were able to stabilize him, so he's no longer bleeding out.
I have no idea. I have no idea if this works, but Grin, your telepathic link with Savathris breaks,
Oh, yeah.
and I
Too
will.
far.
And touching this guy like right above both of, just like this, on both of his eyebrows, Savathris will send a thought into him and say, "You can be anyone that you choose. Choose well." And he'll stand up and follow after Ishnu after that.
Make a persuasion check.
Good one. Oh, you're serious.
No, I'm yeah.
Oh shit! I got +3 apparently.
Oh, shit.
Critical persuasion.
I feel like I need to put that in my notes.
I want to go
Change
home.
some
and
dude's
my life.
You can choose who you are. Choose well.
I don't want to sell you those things. I want to go home. and live my life.
You just got
Be your best
the new BBG.
Savathris, is banditry not punishable by death in these lands?
I do not know. He stands up.
Abe, when I get to the door, I'm gonna look into it like this.
Make a dexterity save.
Oh shit!
Always check for traps.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
You do so. The door that is barely staying on its hinges starts to, and you roll into the room. Melandra is a little impressed. Nothing else
Blow
happens.
up. You seem better.
The room looks to be just filled with cots. Possibly could be
Suntack.
suncats. A whole lot of suncats. Good doodle doo. But it's very well worn. In fact, a lot of the cots are covered with dust, sawdust, and just aged. There's a couple of random tools that have aged over the years, not well. It does not look like this room has been used often at all. Gave that to you for freezies.
Looks like an abandoned miners camp. Suppose that's where we said we were going. Well, shall we?
Yes, we should.
I'm gonna
Return to
exit.
the others.
We'll head back to
Yeah.
these guys.
As they're slowly making their way down, what are you guys doing?
Continuing.
Oh, excuse me. You guys see there is a building in front of you. It does not have any windows. It's very massive in size. And then there's a building upwards. You can even see it from the cliff. This looks to be a stone structure, massive roof. It's seen some age, but you do see it kind of on the hill. And you guys would start to see that in front of you is what looks to be an opening to a cave of sorts.
This building that I'm in front of, it's hard to see from the line of sight. But do I see a door?
You do not. You just see a flat, nondescript wall.
Did I see the door from up on the cliff, though?
You did not.
Yeah.
You see a door. It's open.
Is it open?
It is open.
It looks like it's open. I can see inside.
Mm-hmm.
Take a glance inside.
Make a perception check. I love coffee choppers.
Gosh, stop rubbing it in.
It's so good.
Like Andy with his parents.
Andy opens the door and goes, "Parents!" They're right there. So
Serathris and Sibathris.
you open the door, and this seems to be, oh yeah, with a 20. This seems to be a supply cache, which would be awesome. Except for all of these tools are quite old.
Womp womp.
They're kind of piled up, almost like discarded. Some of the stuff has been stacked. You can see, yeah, you rolled 20. You can see that there are boxes that are actually marked like supplies and food and storage. But, you know, upon closer inspection, the food is rotten beyond dust. The actual tools themselves, the wooden parts of them have grown old and dilapidated. There doesn't seem to be anything worth actually keeping in here, but it seemed to be like an old storage container. Chris, did you move down yonder?
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate this building.
So as you move closer to it, you can see there's an old coal furnace, a railroad with different carts. Many of them have been kind of disused and damaged. And make an intelligence check. Intelligence check.
I'm smart.
I'm real smart, okay? You know, if this thing had power or airflow, that coal furnace would probably work. You know, it looks like a building people would smelt with. Nothing of real interest.
Smeltery, eh?
It does look old and long since used. Sorry, Rachel, you were clicking things. I wasn't clicking on them fast enough. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
just moving.
You see me moving. I'm moving.
Sibathris steps away from the building, looking a little confused, and says, "Why is this mine abandoned so close to the city? Has it run dry?"
I don't know much about mines, but I do know that that'd be a pretty good hiding place. I'm gonna point to the cave entrance over there.
I feel like this music shouldn't be so intense right now.
Like we're about to have a row of
Checking out an abandoned
cars
mine.
on top of the ridge. Gunmen
Okay,
are
it's a little better.
Right.
I suspect our quarry lies within.
Quarry, get it? Oh, sorry. I'm
I
not there.
suspect as well.
I'm not there. I'm everywhere.
When I get to the mouth of the cave, I would like again to stealth.
I'll reconnect with you
Yeah,
telepathically.
yeah.
He caresses your head.
Oh, that's good. Alright,
That's
good.
real nice.
That's a little better.
Yeah, you are you
I will
leading?
tell you a joke in your brain.
Yeah, I'll lead, but stealthily.
No, you feel pretty stealthy.
Hey, Savvy, look at me. Can you see me?
I cannot.
I feel like I'm doing a lot better than last time.
The difference between a rooster and a suncock.
I honestly don't know if that's funny, but you make me laugh, buddy.
I haven't told the joke yet.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. How rude of me.
Wow.
One of them has 7 toes.
Wait, which one?
Oh, never mind.
Grin, are you leading the charge?
Yeah, I'll take point.
Okay.
Stealthy point.
So roll a perception check with advantage.
I
'cause
will,
you
and I am
can
checking
see
for
in the dark.
I am checking for traps as well.
Nice. Yeah, you can
In-
see in the
in-
dark because of craziness.
Melandra, as you catch up to the
Jeez,
group,
man. Why?
Athers pats you on the shoulder and, well, actually, he reaches out for a moment and says, "May I?"
Of course.
Okay. He touches you on the forehead, and again, we'll give you the vigilant blessing.
But advantage on initiative.
And a recognition check.
Thank you.
As he expands your mind,
Babe,
Uh,
Athers
map
will
is
guide you.
entirely black for me. Is it just because my token's not on there, or?
Yeah, it's black.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
Not that we're
black.
done with that
Wait.
map or anything, but you might be done with that map.
oh okay.
Yeah, I took your token off. Good call.
Okay.
Now I know to not do that until maybe I share you another
That's
map.
good.
Grin.
Yeah.
As you stealthily walk down the hallway, you use your hands, your feet, your smell. Every now and again, a joke hits your ear. But you abruptly come to a cave-in
Yeah.
in front of you.
Dead end.
And as you're saying that, you turn to look at the party, and you see a door to the left of you.
Oh, just kidding.
You stand in front of a double door.
I have to say that I am so grateful that we've all graduated at the same time, and I get to be a recruit as the same time as the 3 of you are recruits, and I can't imagine having better companions.
Melandra, I appreciate the sentiment, but do you think there might be a better time for this?
I was thinking about that and thought
Yes.
that I should share.
No, that's very nice. It's very, very. There's a door here. Do we think we should go through the door?
Of course.
I appreciate your kind words, Melandra. I feel that our companionship is growing.
Yes.
You each bring such different strengths to the table, and I feel like our strengths complement one another, and I think we're
We are
going
just
to
a
accomplish
grand
great
party of
things.
goofballs. We are. I'll tell you what. Just for that, after you all. Maybe Savvy, maybe you first with the shielding and the armor.
Savathris passes Grin and pats him on the shoulder and says, "Even the smallest people can make big changes."
You guys are an inspiring bunch.
Yeah. While I'm doing that, I'm going to cast guidance on Grin. So within the next minute, the next skill check you make gets a plus 1d4.
Right on.
All right, Grin, you
Um,
stand
I
in front of
don't-
the door.
I don't know when Bless is gonna. It would only last a minute, Abe. So Bless might run at some point.
Blush would have been gone. Yeah, I got
Okay. I'll step inside and gesture for Savvy to open the door
Sure.
for us.
How long does the blessing of the whatever the initiative thing last?
Until you roll initiative.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Like, I could do it like an hour from now or 10 hours from now. Just the next time I roll initiative.
That's right.
Nice.
And then I will continue to move stealthily.
I don't know what's the door I'm looking at.
Yeah.
There's a giant.
Look at that. It's a door. It's an actual door. Look at that.
Yeah, suck.
Look
It's a
Floating.
giant wooden door. It has big iron handles on it. It has underneath the handles what looks to be a keyhole, but it's for the farmer mentioned it was an abandoned mine. It seems in pretty good repair.
I try the handle.
It's not opening.
I would like. It's not opening, as in the handle doesn't turn, or like does the team lock or stuck? Hard to
It
say.
seems locked.
I can probably take care of that.
What?
Move to the side. I got this. I'm gonna
Like,
pull out my thieves' tools. I'm gonna try to pick the lock. I don't remember what skill that is. Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand plus
Thieves' tool.
proficiency plus your dexterity modifier.
You should have a use tool proficiency. Yeah.
Don't suck.
Where is that at?
I mean, you could suck.
You have guidance though, so you can do your D4 to it.
Oh yeah.
So is there a thieves' tool?
Tool
Did I just press?
proficiencies you have to manually add
Yeah.
to your skill list.
I got you, boo.
Oh,
I got you.
you got me, boo. Can you add it?
Pick them locks.
Picking them lots.
Pick them locks. Is that what you added?
So dexterity plus
I don't know
proficiency
where
is what? Plus
my
3? Plus 2 at the
tools
level.
are, but they should be
Plus
in
2,
there.
I think.
Yeah, plus 2.
And you should all you need to do is click on the star if you're going to do that. Because you can actually add a skill to the skill page.
Okay, there you go. Pick them locks.
Okay,
Pick them lots.
1 second here.
Pick them locks.
Like,
Thieves'
That's
tools.
how
Whoa,
good I am.
whoa,
At the Sham. That's how good I am at the Sham.
And you had a D4, right? Because you're blessed? No, blessed.
Pick them
No,
locks.
bless the God.
Oh, sorry.
For your
Sorry.
guidance. Your guidance.
What the? Guidance
There-
plus 1.
There he is. There he is.
So that's a
24.
7. Oh, plus 1 to 4. Okay. So look at 10.
Okay, 10
How's
is
that feel?
luckily what you needed, because they're not good damage. There's a moment, Grin, where you think, I'm going to break this block pick. But you shrug it off. You think about Suncox, and you just keep going, and then click,
It's an older model. Sorry. Takes a little bit longer.
the door is unlocked.
Fuck.
See if you can click the door to see if it opens up.
Haha, it says closed, but we're gonna click it open.
Boom! You find yourself in an open corridor. To your left seems to be another door. To your right is a downward staircase.
Do you think that they will have traps?
I'll check. Good thought, Savvy. I'm gonna check the traps. My perception. Do I still get guidance? Whatever you did to me? Only 1 skill.
He palms your forehead again.
Okay. Ooh, thank you. Oh. Fuck, needed that. I needed that. It's not really helping much, but thank you.
You're not so
Yeah, 10.
used to seeing this weird
Right.
way in the dark.
Traps.
But
Traps. What do traps look like again?
there's definitely some stairs.
Stairs.
Definitely a door to your left.
You could slip on those. You could fall down them.
There
Okay,
could be traps
swinging
everywhere.
blades.
Nope. I think we're clear. But just be careful, huh?
I walk forward carefully.
Are you all stealthing?
I'm gonna stealth some more.
Does
Mainly
anyone
hugging
mention-
walls and stuff.
Does anyone mention to Savathris that we should be stealthing?
Fuck. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not throwing the dice anymore.
Grin is a 1. Good.
I kind of shimmy into the room,
Wait, that was sleight of hand.
thinking I'm stealthing, but I'm just kind of like, oh, was that sleight of hand? Phew. What? That was just a mistake. We're gonna take that one away. I'm
Wow.
gonna do stealth. Here we go.
Wow.
That's better.
Wow.
Plus, I got a little guidance, so that would have been 21.
Sure, I'll
Look at those walls.
In Grin's mind, he feels very stealthy.
Nice.
chainmailing.
Drop the 20. Can't
Chainmail.
get that chainmail.
Chainmail chains.
I'll say, I guess, since I've seen Grin do, some stealthy work, I'll try to imitate him, be stealthy.
Yeah, me too.
Grin's like up against the wall like this.
He knows, yeah, he's.
Wow. Ishnu is the only one. So there's like creaking in the stone. There's noises that you didn't even think stonework would make coming from Grin and Savathris. But Melandra also kind of walks in and there's some creaking. But then all of a sudden you look and there's Ishnu. He's just standing in the middle of the room.
Fuck, how'd you do that?
Wow.
I'd like to listen at this door.
Roll your snapshot.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the stairs. 2 eyes.
As often as I can spare them.
Wise hobbit. Yeah, so you listen to the door. That's it.
The door went.
I try the handle.
It's unlocked.
Is it though?
No.
Pig, come on, man.
You walk inside and you see a scurrying of a mouse. But
Hey, cousin Benny.
it seems just to be some random assortments. The stuff in here does not seem to be good. Old, disrepair, just not well.
He does say that. He does say that.
That's right.
Savathris, you hear a coming from inside the chamber. You're not sure where, but you hear it.
My chamber?
No. Just it almost seems to like resonate down the hallway. No one else seems to notice it, but your freaking 18 noticed it.
My friends, the owls are back.
Abe, I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy, and I'm going to try to imitate the owl sound, but extremely loud.
Okay, roll your performance check.
That's not bad.
So it's pretty close, and it echoes down the chamber, and you hear an immediate whoo, and nothing more.
I'm gonna grab the torch that's on the wall, put it on the ground, and stomp it out.
That's right. We got 300 feet of dark vision still.
You take 1 point of fire damage.
Ow! 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 Ow. Fuck.
Issue does owl sounds. You gotta take notes. No, that's good. No reason.
I am.
Are we in darkness?
Yes, you are now in pitch black,
Okay.
or for you, dim light.
Which is dim light.
I'm
Which
going
means
to.
disadvantage on perception checks.
Yeah, I'm gonna
In dim
stealth
light.
again.
You
This
can roll
time.
with advantage.
Noise. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. You fucked it up again.
Oh my god. Level 1. I mean, it's pretty dark, but you look around to see if anyone notices it. You and all your friends seem to be looking right at you.
Well, they can see. It's not fair. You guys have dark vision. You can see me.
But you feel pretty good.
I do feel good.
All right. We're not in initiative, but just go ahead and roll initiative so that way you kind of keep track of what you're doing. Rachel, don't use your advantage yet, or whatever the hell it is. Save
Okay.
that for later.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. This way I can at least go in order.
Well,
All right. Grin, we'll start with you. So,
All right.
You guys are looking around. What you doing?
I'm sneaking
Break.
down to check around this corner.
Okay.
I would like to.
Where are you
Check for-
stopping?
I'm gonna stop right there and check for traps.
All right. Roll your trappity traps. Perception. Wow. Okay. So, Grin.
Yep.
As you kind of walk forward, look around the corner.
You have disadvantage on that.
Oh, you do have disadvantage.
But I have dark vision, don't I?
Yeah, but
So-
you're dim light.
Yeah, we've never actually done this right. So complete darkness counts as dim light, which is disadvantaged on perception checks.
Okay. Here goes.
Dim light counts as bright light.
Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. But yeah, it's a 3. Plus my dexterity or my perception, which is
3.
would have been 3 plus 1, so 4. It would be 4.
Okay. So you kind of look around, peek your head out around the corner. You kind of see a little bit down the corridor. There is some lights down there. You see some staircases going down. You kind of peek your head back around the corner. I mean, seems okay. Nothing kind of stops you.
Looks clear, but lit up ahead.
Do anything else?
Oh.
Sabathris, what you doing?
I'm super loud, and you would know it.
Yeah, you're definitely loud. I ate all my gobstoppers.
I'll I think I'm just gonna wait for Grim to do his thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold back. He'll just sort of like hug against the wall. I will, for the heck of it, since Melandra's right next to me, I will cast guidance upon you.
Hey, girl.
Guidance. You will say, "The night is with us, and Athras is with you." And he will cast guidance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Were you staying put?
Yep.
Okay. Melandra, what you doing?
I'm gonna move up
Okay.
to. Oh,
Oh,
I don't know how far that is. 'cause
Running
I think
around.
I'm not on.
Oh shit! Hold on. Boom. All right, there you go. I literally was like, "How are you guys moving? It's ridiculous." I didn't walk you down.
I moved here. I am trying to be stealthy.
Okay. You feel pretty good.
Do you want me to roll it or?
Oh no, you already rolled. Don't worry.
Oh. Cool.
You
cool,
rolled.
cool, cool.
You're surprised how much better at stealthing you are than Grin.
Yep.
You don't want to rub it in. That would be rude. Perhaps you'll show him some pointers next time.
And I would like to. I want to. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw my crossbow. I'm ready in action to shoot any bandits I see.
Okay.
That's it.
Bringing us up to Ishnu.
All right. She's gonna just kind of line up back here, like what's it called? Scooby-Doo style.
Yeah, you just like appear beside Melandra.
And then he's just gonna stand there and wait.
Must be nice. Must be nice. I gotta say.
All right, Grant, I think that takes us to you.
All right. I'm gonna peek around again, and I'm going to reach into my bag, and I'm going to grab a bag full of something small,
Okay. So poop.
and I'm gonna throw out some ball bearings
Okay. Where are you throwing them?
Love a good ball bearing.
here. Whoop, 10.
Okay.
Nope, stop. Move it. There it is. There. And then I'm going to mimic an owl. Hoo! Would that be a performance?
Yep, a disadvantage. I said a who. Hoo.
A bad hooing?
I mean, if you said it like that, it's a disadvantage.
I'm gonna actually try to make a owl noise, but
All right,
I
go
don't
right
think.
ahead. A disadvantage.
All right. Oh, that was advantage.
Oh.
Sorry.
I
It would
feel
have
like
been
that
a.
is the opposite.
It would
of
have been a 5.
disadvantage.
It would
Okay.
have been a 5.
Okay. A who?
Who? I say who?
Who,
Uh,
chicka who?
As you're doing that, you just like launch several ball bearings down the corridor.
Trying to cover the area. Yep.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, I mean, looking down, especially with the light that you're seeing, you feel pretty good. There's some ball bearings there. You staying put?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Melania and Ishnu and say, "Careful, ball bearings, very slippery."
Ball bearings.
Try to lure him out. How'd you do that? How'd you do that owl noise, Ish?
It's quite a simple trick, really. You simply need to relax your vocal cords.
Simple for you, maybe. That's it for me.
Okay. Savathris, you're up.
I gotta take ball bearings out of my inventory.
You did not hear a reply from his hoo-hoo. Hey, who? Hoo-hoo. Hey, you. Nothing came back. It's like Christopher Walken was doing an owl.
Oh,
I said,
Who?
who?
ho ho. Listen,
I
I'm an
would
owl.
like to- I would like to
Why aren't you
hold
listening to my whoos?
who. I said who. I'm gonna hold a dash action to run out in front of my friends if combat starts.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm just gonna hold my turn and wait to see if those tricksy buggers and clever buggers ahead of me are gonna come up with something here.
Okay.
We got a plan.
Hold
My
your-
It seems like we got a plan.
My flaw literally says, if there's a plan, I'll forget it. If I don't forget it, I'll ignore it.
It's the best company ever. Landra, that brings us to you.
All right. Well, no one popped their head out for me to shoot, so I'm gonna go around the corner.
Okay.
Maybe get shot.
Find out here.
Make a dexterity save.
Oh, there's a trap there.
Do I get advantage because I know there are ball bearings there?
Nope, because it doesn't have anything to do with the ball bearings.
Oh shit!
Oh,
It's a trap! Hey.
Oh, shit! Okay, so as you come walking around the corridor, you hear a distinctive click. And just out of natural instinct, you just barrel roll down the stairs. I don't know if you guys can see this. You may not. But sitting right here, the entire square cement just like in different corners just like parts away and falls in. But as soon as your pressure is off of it, it just pulls back up.
Whoa, trap there. Trap.
Trap.
I saw that.
Whoa.
But yeah, you roll out of the way with a natural 20. Wow.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I'm going to. I move what, 10 feet?
Yeah, I'll give you that. That would have taken you 5 feet because I'm saying another extra 5 feet for when you roll, just
Okay.
instinctually.
I would like to move another 10 feet, but I want to move it like
I'm doing like half speed, so I can be
Okay.
very careful.
All right. So you take your extra time. You see there's a doorway here and here, and then down the hallway. It seems to open up into another bright area. In the center, there seems to be multiple pillars, and you can clearly see the ball bearings that your friend threw. But all the doors seem to be shut.
Okay, the door to my left, does it look like old and dusty and broken, or like it's...
It seems worn. It doesn't seem like in disuse, but it just seems to be older. It just simply has an iron handle.
Okay, I'm just gonna play it safe and hold my action to shoot a bandit if I see one.
Shoot damn bandits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait. I can do this. I can do this real good. Brings us back to Ishnu.
We're gonna die.
Nah, we're fine.
I would say that you guys can see where that floor opened up. So I'm assuming you can see that green thing.
Yep.
Okay. We're
Good.
learning together.
Step around it.
Is the red 10-foot circle his ball bearings? Is that what that
Yes.
is?
Yeah.
Well done avoiding that trap, Melange.
I appreciate you.
Hey, I saw it first.
I'm sure you did, Crane. I'm gonna go up to the door, and I'll take a listen at the door.
The 14?
No, that was my deception.
Oh.
Fun.
Oh. I mean, you listen at the door, and you didn't notice it, but there was a couple ball bearings on the ground in front of you, and you kick them, and it causes a scattering noise down the hallway, and it distracted you, but you didn't hear anything else.
My grouping.
Broke everything. All seems great.
That's it for me. I'll wave towards Grin, beckoning him over.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the things that may or may not be happening.
Made it for
4.
Oh shit!
Everything's great. Don't worry about it.
We're all gonna die.
Forget about it.
Let's wait till Bandit Lord shows up.
Oh no!
Bandit Lord.
Everything's great. Just forget about it.
All right, I'll look back at Savathris and I go. And then he just kind of pauses for a second and he goes, "Oh, hey, Savvy." He thinks it's you.
Right.
We're gonna go this way. There's a trap right here. Be careful.
He just gives you a nod.
5, 15. I gotta stop there. For now, unless I make another move, which I might.
You could. You do see the same hallway that was described earlier. Two closed doors.
2 closed doors. One to my left here, and one.
They're
My
across
right.
from each other.
Okay. And then there's a archway.
Yep. It's hard to see now. There's pillars running down the hallway.
Okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop there. Can I see? I mean, is this hallway pretty well lit?
It is the dark light that was that you stopped from stomping it out. There seems to be pillars right here that have a ton of light that's radiating down the hallway.
I'm going to check for more traps from the top of the steps here.
Okay. Well, now you just roll a perception and normalness.
Okay.
At the normalness.
Fuck.
I mean,
Dane, what's going on, man?
everything looks
It's not
great.
me. I'm telling you, it's not me. It's this fucking program hates me.
I'm
Maybe
like
it's
a really
because
good thief.
Maybe it's because you made your dice shit brown.
Maybe. All right, I'll try to change the color of my dice, but if that doesn't work, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hallway. Those lights are bright.
That's it. What color should I do? Like a mauve?
Savantha, you're up.
No.
Like a mauve.
Savathris is going to he goes, and then he's just going to start running forward and jump over this trap.
Shit.
Okay, alright. Like a beast. Why did it stop you halfway?
Oh, because I hit the wall.
You hit a wall. Not a lot to do,
yeah.
dog.
Should I have to roll something, or can I just?
No, I was gonna make you roll an acrobatics. Jesus.
Acrobatics. Athletic
Acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Savantha is rolling acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay, you make it to about
Made it.
here. As the floor starts to like roll a dexterity save.
Sure.
Can I assist him to try to grab him?
Yes, you can make an
Can I make an acrobatics check?
with disadvantage because you're gonna have to like lunge at him.
All right. Whoa! Whoa!
Yep.
Uh-oh.
How do I? Are you in there? I can't tell.
We both fell down the hole.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. There you go. You're both in the fucking hole. Good job.
I got you, Sally.
So
Whoa!
you
He's
see
heavy.
him going, and you just immediately like, jump at him and like latch on mid stomach.
Yep.
And you both proceed to tumble down. God damn it! You both proceed to tumble down into the pit. It's about 10 feet deep, and I'll be kind and give you both 3 bludgeoning damage. The floor itself is just solid, so you just fumble down in, and then there's and the ceiling comes back up. You are now trapped inside of a pit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
think
this
that's
is
a
an
great
ideal.
place to stop. It's pitch black, but you guys do see in dim light, so you're both trapped inside the pit.
Oh, everything's grayscale with dark vision too.
Grayscale, dark vision inside the trap.
Melandra, are you certain that these two actually fulfilled the graduation requirements?
There may have been cheating involved.
You just hear. That is a great place to stop. We're gonna stop there.
Savathris just says, "This is the pits."
Ugh. That's actually a good one, but yeah, also this sucks.
Curiosity's sake, Grin and Savathris, do you see anything outside the pit?
Yes.
Is it just like dim,
No.
or is it?
We see what we saw before.
Well,
Okay,
but it's all dim, so we can't actually see them.
Boom! It works.
Oh, okay.
You can't see our tokens.
I can't see
Yeah,
Melandra
okay, yeah.
Sweet.
because we're in a pit.
That's amazeballs.
pit.
So you found the pit, even though you saw the pit. I love it. This is great.
Listen,
We rolled not great tonight.
Wow.
right?
Even for
rolled
level
terrible.
1s, there was some really shitty rolls.
I rolled
understand.
820 once.
I mean, but
Just
that's
don't
true. There were
understand.
some nat 20s. You have a -1 in strength. Okay, good.
I rolled a nat 20, but then I had disadvantage. So I
Yeah.
did roll it.
That would be the disadvantage.
Yep.
Amazeballs.
GG.
Well,
Thanks for listening, Abe.
that's the Radiant Academy for you.
Couple of newbies.